What's up, Freddie?
What's up, Shady? Designer podcast today. We have special guests.
Mr. Skezz Phonic.
Why you guys gotta fucking open new beers and I have fucking like already?
You want another one? You want to start over?
I wanted to do the same shit. Like, what's up, Freddie? What's up, Shady?
Because I was, I was still busy fine-tuning the rest, but we will get to do this after the first commercial break. Let's put it this way.
Y'all know what it is. It's your boy SK to the double Z, straight out of Shenzhen City. Yeah.
Thanks for being with us today, Skezz. I know you're pretty busy and often around.
I'm not as busy as you are, man.
Well, we try to keep ourselves busy sometimes with friends, so it's good to have you here.
True, man. Thank you, guys.
Hip-hop legend, straight out of Amman, Jordan.
You better fucking know it.
Oh, I've been there, dude.
Yes, sir.
Best falafels in the world, man.
I heard so.
Like literally been there, so no bullshit, you know.
How long have you been in Shenzhen, and how long since you've been back in Jordan last time?
Oh man, last time I've been home is like 2016. That was last time.
2016, fuck, dude.
Yeah, man, like 4 years ago. Still didn't go back. Yeah, but been in China for like since 2014.
All right, so 6 years.
6 years.
I guess this year was not a good time for travel around for anyone.
I was planning to go back home this year, you know?
Oh, right.
Literally, yeah.
Oh.
I was planning to go back home. Like, I was saving up. I was like, all right, this year is the best time. Like, we can go back and all that.
For Chinese New Year, you were planning?
Yeah, but the COVID came in and...
Yeah, it's a fucking...
Everything went
ruined
down.
Everybody's plans.
Yeah, man. Like, and even like plan. Like, I was planning after they opened the airports. I was like, maybe we can get a chance to go. But then they were like, oh yeah, if you travel, you cannot come back because of the situation. Yeah, and this like quarantine thing, 14 days that you gotta spend in a hotel by yourself, and then you have to
quarantine in Amman too.
Yeah, man. My friend, he got his brother-in-law passed away. So he wanted to go, and he went back at the time where the COVID happened and the quarantine. So by the time he's on the airplane, they set up the law that you have to do quarantine. So he arrives to the airport, goes all the way to Dead Sea because they were doing quarantine people all over there. Everybody stays there for like 14 days. After he's done, you got to get back home. And for 7 days or at least 4 days, you got to quarantine yourself in a room. So you make sure it's like 21 days in total. Really, man. He went back home, 14 days. He's also like... he does like photography, videography, and all that in Dubai. Right. So he got like connection, people, and all that. So he was like doing most of his stuff on Instagram, where he got like, and eventually ended up getting interviewed by other channels and TV and stuff, and just talking about how other people are saying, oh, this is bullshit and this is bad and this is, and he's like, we're getting the best quarantine, man. We're getting like breakfast, lunch, dinner, water.
There's some nice hotels in the Dead Sea, man.
They were quarantined in 5-star hotels, man, for free. Like the first people, like the first when it happens, everybody was quarantined over there for free, man. But after that, after a period, it started to become like...
Because too many people?
Yeah, man. Like, they just opened, I don't know, these caravans or like these mini rooms, you know?
Right.
Like outdoor, you just built them like real fast.
Like a tent?
Kind of like built up rooms, you know? Like for when you have construction, you just build a room, people can stay in and all that.
Oh, okay.
So they did that, and they were doing it like for money as well and all that. So it was like, nah, man, I'm not going to go back for that, you know? So like, nah, fuck it.
Yeah, at the end of the day, it means any little move you have, not only you're putting yourself at risk and the others, but basically you know that for 1 month you will be stuck in a room. So.
Biggest risk was you get back, you could see your family besides the quarantine and the time that you lose if you go back, like 14 days quarantine inside, and then you got to go sit with your family, but you cannot do anything. You cannot go out or see anybody, you know? So you just got to stay at home basically for another 14 days. And then if you want to come back to China, if you were allowed, you have to quarantine for 14 days as well. So that's like a month-ish, man, away from work, away from everybody, and just basically staying in, you know?
Yeah, when it started too, there was no coming back in the beginning.
Yeah, man.
I don't know.
And even now, I think they're allowing only like Z visa people. Like if you have a Z visa, like work visa.
Yeah, it's like work and family.
Work and family, like you're allowed to come back. But if you don't have that, then nah, man.
You're out.
You're done. Like even some students now are still waiting in Jordan. Like they're gonna come back over here for all that.
Yeah, well, this year we know it's the safest place in the world right now. I mean, they manage it very well. So there's also the other side of the thing where apparently there must be some reason why here it's so
I
safe
tell
right
you,
now.
like I'll tell you one thing, man. The way they're doing it and the way they did it in China is like people listen.
Right.
That's
yeah,
the
that's
thing.
the difference.
That's the difference. Like literally, man. I've seen it. Like, I think maybe us and very few people that stayed in China got to see like how they controlled the COVID and everything. But everything is back to normal, and people outside like foreign countries. Oh, look now, China, like the place of the COVID and this and this and that. Now they're living. Of course, they're fucking living their life because they fucking listened. They stayed home. No one went out. You know, stay the fuck home. Wear your fucking mask. That actually works. You know, people are like, oh, masks don't work. No, mask actually work, man. It works. Like I don't know if you believe in that, but for me it does because I didn't get shit from it. And we are over here. We've been even during the COVID, man. I was going for meetings like for business and going out double masks, you know, gloves and spray and like all this kind of shit, you know. And for me, like they started the way they were going through the whole thing, and I'm like, dude, man, like, this shit, if it gets you, like you're done, you know. You get crippled or something's gonna happen. So I was like, fuck it, I just treat it that way, you know. Like something dangerous is gonna happen, so just be safe.
Yeah, I mean, I think it actually like it's serious for some, but like majority of people, man, it's just like a common cold or a bad flu. I guess not a common cold, but a bad flu.
Yeah, like you know, my sister and my mom got it now.
Yeah, now.
Right now, like 2 days ago, you know, where my mom texted me, just like everything is okay, and then my sister tells me like the report, right? And she sent me like the report, like I got the COVID. I was like, what the fuck are you doing now? Stay in the room, don't go outside, because my dad like been sick before.
Oh, right, okay.
And now his body and metabolism and all that's
the people got to worry about.
Exactly. And my little brother got asthma. Sometimes he needs the spraying, right?
Okay.
So I told her, now you stay at home. Yesterday I got a call from my dad, and she's like, no, it's just like normal cold and all this. Like sometimes I just go work out. I'll sit down outside with my laptop and I just do my work. When I finish, I go to my room. I was like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Stay out. You only go out to pee or to shit, or like you only go use the bathroom, not to brush your teeth for emergencies. That's why you go out of your room. You have to stay in your room. And she's like, no, but my cousin is like a pharmacist, and she had the COVID as well, and she spent her time like at the room, or sometimes she goes to chill outside. I was like, who chills if they got the fucking, you either chill or you gotta chill forever, you know, like. So I was like, really, man, yesterday I was like, you're not a little girl anymore, like you're 30 years old, just stay in your fucking room, like this is not good. But for us it's good because like where I live it's like 2 floors. My grandmother, my grandma, my granddad used to live downstairs before they passed away now, so it's empty. So my dad stays downstairs most of
so
his
they
time.
can manage to kind of be
So like
separated
my
and-
dad spends his time downstairs. My mom spends it upstairs in her room. My sister stays in the other room where the kids, like my little sister and my brother and the other 2 kids of my nephews, you know, my niece, they stay outside or with my dad downstairs. So they're managing it. And yesterday they're gonna come. I don't know what they call them in English. The name, like these guys that come and check you out and all this kind of stuff.
Like what? Like paramedics or
Like
medical staff or something?
You like medical staff, but they're the ones that check for like these kind of diseases and all this kind of stuff. So they're supposed to come yesterday, or I think today.
the guys in the hazmat suit, basically.
Yeah, scary people. my little sister, my dad told me, it's like when she heard they're coming, she started crying. I was like, oh shit, because she thought like these people come and take you away forever.
No.
You know? It's like, they're scary and all the suits and
Yeah, well, I mean, that's
masks.
the worst thing, man. It seems like people who go to the hospital, man, like they're the ones that fucking most likely like are not gonna come back.
This is
Like once, I mean, in the beginning of COVID, when they were doing like putting everybody on respirators and shit like that, like once you go on a respirator, and now there's like research and shit that says like the respirator is not like the best solution for
True.
for
I
the
agree.
recovery of this disease.
Yeah.
I mean, they didn't know what the fuck they had on their hands.
Unfortunately, we are at the stage that if you're sick for anything and you're going to hospital, that's where probably if you didn't have the COVID, then you get it because of course is around there, and that's when if you have certain problems.
True.
It's sad enough, and it's unfortunately is not where you can make it out. But let's hope with all this, let's get to an end. Definitely, it changed a lot, I guess, our way of living and perceiving things.
That's true, man.
Yeah.
But also, I think in our daily life, maybe business and stuff, it also changed the perspective. I mean, you're very active on your socials and stuff. You have millions of followers on Douying and WeChat. I think that if we see it from that perspective, even me and Shady were reading that in the last 10 months, there has been like 1,000% extra new like podcasts like we've started
That's
doing, or people doing like new channels or creating much more content.
Yeah.
Someone like you, if you get the chance to stay 1 month at home, how many things you would record that you wouldn't do on a normal routine daily life, right?
I'll tell you one thing. This, I think we talked about it like back in the day. Like, imagine in the future everything's just gonna be like cyber. That's the word for it. Cyber. Like, it's just gonna be everything online, man. Look, everyone can become famous these days. Anyone can become famous. Anyone can do anything. You can do from music, from videos, from whatever it is, just by staying at home, you know, have your own space, stay online 24 hours, video calls from here, do this from there. People are started to create apps right now, you know, people started to create different ways of doing things, music and all this sort of stuff. Selling stuff online, man. China is like the #1 country in the world. Like, if you want to check, like, for example, Taobao, right? And also people selling on Douying. If you check people on what, man, every day there's something new coming out. Every day. It's crazy, man. The way they're doing it, I'm like, dude, like, wow. Really wow. Content creating, everybody doing this kind of stuff, like these kind of old school, let's sit down in the meeting room, you know, let's talk. Get your pen and paper and we're going to take this and do that. I need this. I was like, you don't fucking even need that. Just fucking put your phone, record that fucking meeting for me, you know? Send me notes later, man. I don't need for everybody to be on time. Stop with the 9 to 6 work. I have to work at 9. I have to be there in time. I have to bring my lunch with me. I have to drink coffee in the morning. I finished work. Now I have to go back home. I have to save up money. I have to buy a house. I have to buy a fucking car for my marriage. No one gives a shit about
Totally different, man.
Totally different, man. Kids are... I've seen like most of the famous kids on Douying also like 18, 16, 20, 21, 22 years old.
Younger, dude. There's kids
like there are even like 12 and 13 and 14 year olds.
From one day to another, just boom.
Man, like just a couple of videos that they do, and I'm like, wow, man, like, you know, 10 million followers. Doing what? Just fucking doing cosplay. You know?
I know. I follow this one girl, and her and her father do like magic tricks and shit.
There you go.
You know, like it's like boom.
Yeah.
They have so many fucking followers. So.
Another girl that I think she got like 14 million or 12 million. Like all she does is this, you know, like this style of makeup kind of ish.
Yeah.
But not when you transform from wearing these clothes into something really cool, you know.
Right.
So all she does is just
like,
that.
From like the normal girl to like the
bam, you
club
know?
girl.
Yeah, like this like cosplay girl or like some other character and stuff. And she gets like, wow, man, like 14, 15 million followers, and each video is like 2, 3 million, 5, 6 million likes. I'm like, man, damn, you know, really big.
Well, yeah. Also because, I mean, in this way, it's like bottom up reaching your clients and your business rather than top down where you build up to get your thing. I mean, these things are coming to you when you're actually working on yourself rather than working on your business to then work on yourself.
That's right.
And this, allows a lot of possibilities. It raises also the bar for competitions in the sense that the more people are doing things, the more you are like one drop in the ocean.
Yeah.
But also, I think it pushes a lot for creativity. I mean, when you have to fight for your thing, it's like when you create shit.
That's the main thing. You know, it's not about these days like work hard, play harder. No, it's like about work smart, play smarter. You know,
Right.
you can be famous. You can do whatever it is that you want with your business. But there's one thing that you cannot get: creativity. Yeah. Getting a person that has the mind, you know, that got the mind to know exactly how to see things from other perspective. Yeah. Because other people will just see it like this is a ball of like raspberries or whatever it is. We see like an opportunity. I see color, I see this, I see that, and mixing. Like for us, it's totally different, you know. Especially when you're creative with your shit, no one can compete with that, man.
No, especially if you think. I mean, until let's say 10 years ago, let's say if you are famous or recognized as a let's say popular, is because of what you have been doing. True. Right now, people would follow what you are doing or what you're about to do. It's not about what you have been doing.
Yeah, exactly.
Your asset is like what you're literally doing or what are you about to do. It doesn't matter if you did something very cool in 1 month. If you stop doing that, there's going to be someone else filling up your gap.
That's the thing. Like whoever was, like let's say we're famous back in the day, they're just at the bottom of the jar right now. They can't keep
up, right?
They're at the bottom of the jar, man. Like, okay, you're a legend, and that's it. We understand, respect to everything that you have done in your life, but
the rules have changed.
So many good, like, better artists are coming up, actors or whatever it is, because it stopped being at an opportunity where, I want to go to Hollywood so I can make movies and I be a movie star. It's like, really? I'll just fucking start my own shit and drop it on YouTube. If it gets a hit, there you go. We're gonna start getting deals and everything. We can just start doing that by ourselves, you know. And so many people now, if you want to watch shit, just go to YouTube, man. YouTube opened like their own channels now. They have channels, you know, YouTube TV, and cooperating with other people. So it's like no need for all this kind of Hollywood, you know, LA. You create your own stuff, you know. You make your own things now.
I see so many. I mean, at least in Italy, I know of many kind of people that became famous as YouTubers, and now you see them on TV doing gags and stuff with the famous actors or working with TV programs.
Brand deal.
Brand deal, even like top-notch stuff.
Well, the crazy thing, like on YouTube, man, is the number one most income person is like this little kid on YouTube.
The one about the toys?
Yeah, he started off doing like toy reviews, and now he does like little skits and shit. And his earnings was like around like 25 million US.
Wow.
You know?
Yearly.
And then he was like 10 million. He was like 10 million higher than like the next person.
Like this dude, this dude made when he was young more than all of us are gonna make in our entire life until we die. Like he's secured. Man. Like that's the thing, man.
It's crazy.
It is. You know, even
I'm not sure if like that number was like all of his income, you know, from like sponsor deals, or if that was just like pure YouTube revenue.
Okay. I think maybe like all together or some stuff, but whatever it is, man, like it's.
But now he's like doing like TV shows with like Nickelodeon and stuff like that.
Wow. You never know what these things
just some
might
asshole
turn.
dad, you know, fucking, all right, boy, we're going to make a fucking toy unboxing video today.
Boom. Damn, man. Like
put your smile on.
The funniest thing is the people who get games, like I love games, right? You like games and shit, right? You got a PS4, right?
Yeah.
Like gamers, video gamers.
Like I'm a gamer, right? I like gaming and all that, but I don't know why I have a thing. Like I like to watch fucking people play games on YouTube. Like, man, like you just watch people playing games on YouTube.
Man, there's a whole Twitch. Isn't Twitch all about?
Man, like wow,
watching people play games.
That's the thing. It's just watching people play games.
But you know, once. Maybe a year ago, in the spaces down below here, at the ground floor, there were some like suspended glass cubes. That
I remember that.
They were open for activities, and I don't remember how it was called, but it was something together with Tencent. They were organizing this very huge Asian tournament, and they were the kids in teams, like it looks like soccer teams, totally geared up and stuff. Coming in to do this live thing, man. Wow. I saw 20-year-old kids arriving with a Lambo. Just for their game, like the Cristiano Ronaldo fucking video games, just coming here, boom, through. It's like, man,
superstars, dude.
How can this happen?
Man, I've seen
totally another level. But
being here in China for the past 6 years, man, I've seen stuff like
things happen fast here, man.
Just
like you can lightning, you know.
I remember meeting this guy like in what's it called in public. Shambon and Lu, Loho, like Futian, considered Futian. You were wearing a red shirt, saggy jeans.
I don't know.
It's there shoes. Below the barbershop, right?
Yeah. Barbershop. That was like the first, like that was 6 years, man. And that was after being in China for like 2 months. But on June, that was the first Cherry Monkey Party.
WeChat was already existing or not yet?
Yeah, WeChat.
WeChat was there.
Kind of rather new because when I arrived here 9 years ago, it didn't exist.
It was like
you can send videos, photos. Like
it was pretty popular then.
Yeah,
you didn't have like videos on moments and shit like that.
No,
you didn't have like
really the
like you didn't have like all this hardcore payment stuff.
Yeah, and everything that you have on WeChat, like WeChat right now is
but
like kick-ass.
As far as like communication goes,
it was good.
You know,
chatting, like basic stuff.
Because I think it came out. I mean, I remember in 2011 when I moved here, WeChat was.
It was QQ back in the day.
QQ
was pretty
even
popular.
Like I don't know, there was this like on Shenzhen stuff or whatever instead of Facebook. I mean,
there's Shenzhen Party
SMS.
and Shenzhen Staff, like the two.
Yeah, Shenzhen stuff you could chat.
Yeah, you could chat.
They had like the chat groups and shit like that.
Yeah, they had chat groups and like exactly.
That's where I first talked to my wife, was on this fucking webpage.
Oh really?
Yeah, dude. She was, and we were chatting, and then I told her I do like graphic design, and I was like, I work at this fucking electronics factory. He's like, why don't you give me we need new packaging design. Okay, but this is my quote. She says, no, you got to do it for free. you know, because what if we don't like it? And I was like, man, this fucking bitch, dude. Like she just wants some like free ass fucking.
Trying to hustle me and shit.
You know? Yeah, dude. Fuck her. So I stopped talking to this woman, and then fucking one day, I met her in Coco Park, and it was like a Shenzhen stuff like meetup over at La Casa, you know.
Wow, La Casa.
Yeah.
Wow.
Epic.
Epic.
Man.
You know.
Man, like,
Let's not talk about birthday parties.
And then,
There.
trying to remember back in the day, man.
Yeah, and then fucking, yeah, I met her in real life. But fucking Shenzhen stuff, dude.
There was a lot of. Well, you guys, by the way, organized a lot of parties together and shit. How did it all start? You were saying you met this guy at the public.
It was funny how I met him because I came to China and I had 2 people on WeChat because of Shenzhen stuff, right? From Shenzhen stuff. I was like, oh yeah, go there, chat with people. Like, okay, this is my WeChat. Like, how do we contact? How do
And
we
there
do
were like
it?
events posted on there. You could see what
Yeah,
you know,
and
foreigners were
right.
doing.
Yeah, and then like I got one girl and then a guy. I totally forgot her
Lana.
name. No, Lana was. I met her
Oh,
here
at the interview.
That was the thing.
Yeah.
So I arrived to China all by myself, right? Huatanbei and all that, trying to get like a job in China. And the first thing is like, oh, dude, you speak like very, very good English. Like, just get a teaching job. It's basic and you can get it fast. I was like, all right, let's go hook up some teaching job. So I go with this guy, the other guy that was on my WeChat besides the girl. The girl was a friend, you know, and she was like, I'll help you. She speaks English. I'll help you go around and all this. And the guy was like, I'll hook you up with the job. Like, don't worry about it. But I didn't know the hustle. It's like, oh, I'm getting this foreigner. Like, if you're paying him 12, you give me 4, you give him 8. That's how it works, you know?
All right.
I didn't know that,
10%
man.
guy.
Yeah, so I didn't know that, you know? So this guy takes me, and the way he talks, man, like, look, I'm from Amman, like the heart of Jordan, and I come from a ghetto-ass area. Like, don't hustle us, and don't talk that. Like, we will know, no matter how it is. Even if you speak another language, man, I understand the way, I understand your eyes, you know? And he was fishy, so he takes us to the school. I arrive a little bit late by metro, and then this girl with him. I was like, shit, man, like, I come late, and there's a girl as well. Like, she's waiting. Like, I don't. That's
She's
not
also there for
polite.
the interview.
That was her, Lana, right? So we go to the interview. The guy goes inside to talk, and then she looks at me. I look at her. I was like, "Do you think he's fishy? Like, he's weird?" And she's like, "Yeah." I was like, "Do you want to leave?" And she's like, "Let's go." And dude, he's inside talking to them.
No, you left.
We just left.
No way.
So we just and I know nothing about like Shenzhen, the metro. I just knew like Huatanbei, the area, Lohu, because that's where I used to live. And I didn't even know Dongmen was like right next to
Right there.
to me where I lived, right? So I used to go down, take the metro, arrive at the like 2 blocks away and walk back again. Well, I never knew, like, dude, just fucking walk. It's 2 blocks right there. That's my house. You know, I really didn't know. So we go back and I was like, we're talking in the metro. I was like, what you do, English? And I told her, like, I had courses back in Jordan and I can, like, just give her a couple of advices. And I was like, do you have anything to do? She's like, no, get a coffee. Okay, let's go. She took me to Mixi, Simply Life or Simple Life, I think.
Yeah.
So we just, like, talk. And then I tell her, like, I do music and this and that. She's like, oh, I know this guy. Like, he makes music also in Shenzhen. And they're really big, Shady Monkey and all this and all that. The way she described this dude was like he's the Dr. Dre of China. You know? Yeah, like the way she told me, and I was like, yo, man, like I got his WeChat from her. I added him. I'm telling him about myself, what I used to do. I'm sending him videos, you know. And I sent you like that video,
Yeah.
right? That was like my only video that we did back in the day.
that.
Amateur
Like that.
shit like that, you know. So I sent it to him, and I was like, bam, I'm going to perform in China finally. Because I came here, I wanted to do music, man. I wanted to do international works. Like, I can do FMB, you know, works and that. And
It's
that,
your big
but,
break.
yeah, but I just wanted to become more international. And I heard also, like, in Shenzhen, there's no scene for hip-hop.
Right.
You know, there's not much of a big scene. I was like, this is my opportunity. We can teach music. We can do something with the culture because this is the same as we did back in Jordan. So I get here, first party, it was third. Shady Monkey
It was
number
the
3.
third party I did.
It was the third party they had. They had a round
Well,
of
I
like,
mean, I did like a few before, one before, but it wasn't like a branded Shady Monkey party.
yeah. So you did like 1 and 2, but number 3 was like the mark of his party. Because that was the first time also was officially Mafia played that party.
Yeah,
I
it
was
the first
about
time
to
Mafia
ask
For the
played.
I was
first
about to
time.
ask,
And also the first time that I come and MC with him at the party. So I'm coming like I got my own shirt like ready to die, bling bling and all this kind of shit. And this dude comes in a fucking red shirt, all sweaty, and like with a fucking hat, saggy pants, holding a beer, and then looking, I was like, this motherfucker. I was like, is this the shitty monkey she told me about? Like, this is nothing of what she described to me, man, you know? So I come, I was like, yo, that was the first time I've met him. Shambo I remember I was walking a lot, man. Shenzhen was hot.
Yeah, summertime.
Bro, like I come from Jordan. We don't have that humidity, man.
Super
Oh,
humid,
it's
man.
humid,
It's just
yeah.
over
it was
any.
super humid, and I wasn't used to that. Like I was okay with it for a while because I used to go for Lebanon, for example, in Dubai. Lebanon was like humid, but it's fast because just like from the airport to the car, air conditioned, you know, car to the hotel to the venue, like just inside all the time. So you're barely going outside, right? But here, man,
It's a different story.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, since we're back and I get my chance,
Yeah, I know.
Were you recording?
Yeah, I got that.
Oh.
Otherwise, I get another one. But
Well, we can add it in post, you know.
no, but back to this very first part. This is when you guys started performing and doing things together.
Like the third party was was Shady Monkey number 3.
Yeah, so the party.
Again, number 3.
Yeah, like there
You
you
were
go.
talking before.
That was like the lucky number, man. Like really, 3 was my lucky number all the time. I don't know why. Like, what's the relevant thing?
Yeah, it was when it was actually like when, I mean, because the first party I did, man, it was just like a handful of people, you know. But I made friends with some breakdancers, some b-boys, and they were like helping me promote it.
Yeah.
You know, it was just a handful of people, and then the second party I did, maybe I had like 70 people, so you could see like from a handful of people to 70 people.
That's right.
It was like, okay, this is something that
Well, something
has-
definitely
has-
missing, man. It
has
was,
potential.
But
And
but
then-
the thing with him is like from handful to 70 to 300 plus people, man.
yeah, I mean, I got a lot of help too from Vincent from Hip Hop Fusion.
Hip Hop fusion, that's
He
right.
helped me arrange the DJs.
Hip Hop
and-
Awards are coming soon, man.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
And the b-boys, we did a breakdance battle. It was like the first time we did like a b-boy battle.
Yeah.
yeah, I remember.
And then there was like a closing, you know, party with like Mafia and Skezz.
Yeah.
So that was number 3, man. And that was like with those guys promoting it, and just like the interest of the people wanting like some hip hop.
Yeah.
You know, and Shenzhen. And I was using like the first 2 parties. I was using like these really fucking bad DJs. You know, for like a party, fucking Circus Ninja.
And he said bad DJ. I just remembered like who they are, like the guys and all that. And I was like, dude, just
Quit.
You know?
cut, done. You know.
And I mean, I think like, and there was also like Kyle. He was okay, but he wasn't really like the Shady Monkey vibe. You know, as far as a DJ party DJ goes.
Yeah, that's
you know?
right. Mafia, like,
And then Mafia came to the second party, and he saw like, fuck, there's like, you know, 70 people, and there's someone fucking doing these hip hop parties, and it wasn't fucking Jesse,
that's right.
you know.
Yeah.
And he came up to me, we started talking, and he's like, I'll DJ for you for free at the next one.
Which
So-
was the third.
which was
Right.
the third. So Skezz showed up, Mafia was there. The party was fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, man. Like, I go MC over there, go in the back with Mafia, and he's like, which beat do you want to play? I was like, dude, just play whatever, I freestyle. You know? And he's like, do you want this? Just fucking play whatever, man. Just freestyle. That's it. It's like, okay, you go. Started, I think he played the next episode. That was the first one. And then he played, I think, I'm not sure if I remember, 10 Crack Commandments by Biggie, Notorious
Right.
B.I.G. And people just like fucking
Oh,
bouncing.
it killed it, dude.
It was just like
Yeah.
fucking bouncing into it, you know. Finish the night, get beers, and then it's the time. Like I talked to him and Mafio, you know, talk a little bit, and then everyone just went back.
Partnership was formed, you know. It was good not to do it alone, and it was a good chemistry of 3 people.
Yeah,
You know, you had the DJ, you had the MC, and you had like the brand guy.
Right.
So like, it worked, you know. And we had some fucking good times, dude.
dude, like
And then like shortly after that, fucking, we got called over to Club Viva. Right?
yeah, that was the first party in what's it called?
Who didn't
In-
turn off their phone?
No, but this is the
Uh,
office line. Sorry, this is
Freddie's got to deal with work.
It should be some, yeah. And then it was Viva Sheco.
Viva Sheco, yeah.
That was a banger, man. That
Yeah,
was.
but the best part of, okay, we gotta tell the story when Freddie's back. But the aftermath.
What happened?
With the video that Lexus made.
Oh my god!
And I fucking just bombed it. We'll tell the story, Freddie. Freddie, fucking waiting for you, dude.
This is like.
So we were talking about.
Sorry guys, this is the beauty of the live.
It's all right.
So we're talking about fucking after. I'm not sure if it was right. Wasn't right. Viva wasn't right after. I think we did like another party.
So
before.
basically,
a dome party, I think.
We did other parties after that, but the Viva party, it was one of that when they called us and they wanted to do something big for Viva Sheco.
Yeah.
Because I remember that was after 2 months or 3 months. That's where I shifted my work and I started working in Sheco. I was living there, if you remember.
Right. Yeah.
Because I remember we were shooting. Remember we did like the pre-party video. We wanted to shoot, so we came at my house and he shot some stuff at the house. If you remember. They came, they got the girls and Lex, and he came to my house.
I wasn't there at that time.
Yeah, so he came and you were preparing like with the party with Mafia and all that. So I was with them at my place. So they shot like pre-party videos
So we had this
and all
video
that.
maker. So we're talking about the Viva Sheco. It was the first time that we got hired from a club to make a party.
We get paid like big time and all. It was like wow, like this is our.
And this time there was Viva didn't have the inside room open. Right?
They did it outside.
Yeah, so they just had like the outside area, and it was the party was fucking banging.
It was over. It was packed by 10:30. They had to close and shut down.
Yeah, it was like the first time they had to like stop letting people inside.
They shut down the doors by 11. They shut down the doors. They were like, no one is allowed to get inside.
Yeah.
It was overpacked, man. By 11 o'clock, they closed the door. It's like no one is allowed to get inside.
I wasn't there at that one.
Yeah, I don't
That
think
was a banger party.
And the video guy, he made this fucking great video. Like I love this video, right?
But there's one thing.
But so the video is finished, and Mafia was traveling to Switzerland at the time.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
And so the video guy was here with me in Shenzhen, and you were here in Shenzhen.
Yeah, I was here in Shenzhen. That's right.
And so we sent the video to Viva, and immediately they're like, "Sorry, you can't use this video," like because there was a girl like lighting up a rolled cigarette that looked like it could have been another kind of smoke, you know.
That was a rolled cigarette, like literally a rolled cigarette. They were not doing anything more than that, you know.
But visually, it looked like it was.
And you had the Viva logo inside in the place.
You know.
So like, if you want to do it, you can do it your own version of the video, but don't add up the place, don't add Viva, don't add the logo, don't add the venue itself, because this is bad for us.
Yeah, right.
And then,
but you couldn't just edit that part.
And
we wanted to.
So the video guy, he's like he's Ukrainian, very talented guy, but super stubborn about his art.
Very.
And he posted it somewhere online. I think we posted it on Youku or something like that.
No. He posted it on what was the app name back in the day? It doesn't have like a lot of traffic now. It's like this May2 kind of style. But there's another app that just popped back at the time, like where you can post your videos and all this.
Besides Chinese social media.
Chinese social media.
Like QQ video, maybe.
No. Because back at the time, like you had Youku was like YouTube, right?
Right.
But then there was another app. It's just because by your phone, like you can actually do 15 seconds and post it as like Instagram. They were trying to get like more apps and all this kind of stuff. So there was this kind of app that you can download, like put full videos and share it to WeChat on your moments.
Right. Okay, but I think
so he just got stubborn at the video and he's like, you know what?
Bam. So it was out there, but we really didn't promote it though. But it was like online, people could see it.
Shady shared it in the groups.
Well, they fucking threatened me, dude.
Yeah.
So I get this message from the club, and they're like, you know, and I had I was trying to get this guy to edit it, just cut out this one scene. He didn't want to do it. You know, this was, and he was doing it for free, man. Like he's doing a video for free.
Yeah.
We're talking about just a few seconds, right?
Just a few seconds.
It's
Yeah.
the thing with him is just because he's like, I'm doing this video for free for you, so I just gotta do it my way, what I think. So don't tell me what I gotta edit and cut and
Which I
tell me what to
respect,
do.
man. He's like, he's
so
an
like-
artist.
and he was his shootings like were back in the day. If you look at it, it was good. You required this kind of editing and guys
And you
like,
look at
wow.
this, I mean, like the story about him is like he was doing like big projects and really cool shit in the Ukraine and had his like full on company, and then there was the Ukraine Russia
War,
whatever
yeah.
it was,
Like,
Shimira and shit like that.
Ended up
You
here.
know, there was fucking riots and cars burning in front of his office. You know, and so he's like, "Fuck it, dude,
I'm out.
You know, this is not the right place to be right now."
Yeah.
So he was like, came with a lot of emotions and fucking like, imagine like you're on your top of your game in your country, fucking.
Then you gotta start
doing
over.
big projects, and now you're here with your fucking camera, you know, doing free fucking parties, you know, and when someone's telling you what to do, how to make your videos, you know, it's like telling Picasso, he's not like a Picasso, but telling an artist.
But
man,
at
like,
least he could understand the situation. Like it's not because you wanted it. It's like just a matter of.
He came with a mentality of like the country that he's living at, and he thought it's the same shit over here. Like, so China is the same as this is the same regulation, same rules. That was in his head.
he's brand new.
Yeah, it's
Anyways,
brand new, you know.
I tried to talk to him about fucking cutting out this one part. He didn't want to do it. And I get this message from Viva. They're like, Shady, you know, if you don't take this video down, we're going to, you know, call the lawyers and, you know, like legal problem. You have like 24 hours to take it down. I said, okay, you can give me 24 hours to take it down. So I talked to him. I said, listen, in 24, I talked to the video guy. I was like, in 24 hours, we're going to take this video down. But in the next 24 hours,
promote the fuck out of
this video.
And shit, he did.
Right? So I put it in fucking every WeChat group, fucking all over social media. I said, listen, you know, this video is going to be taken down in 24 hours because I don't remember how I wrote it, you know?
Do you know what became a hit? That video.
That video, dude. That video just went boom, dude. And you know what was a fucking bigger hit? Our parties.
Shitty
dude.
monkey.
You know?
Really, man. Like, because nobody noticed what was in the video. Like, it's whatever it is. Just like girl trying to party, and that was the theme. Like a girl
Lighting up a
pre-party at
cigarette
home.
at her house before she comes over to the party.
You know, and gets a drink, and then bam, she's at the Shady Monkey party,
party's
partying, going
banging.
wild and banging and all that. And then the next thing you know, when you guys doing the next party?
Yeah, I
Where's
missed
the
that
next
one.
party?
I'm never gonna miss the next one. You know.
Yeah, like people were waiting. I was like, yo, man, Shady Monkey party is just one thing in a month. You gotta wait for it. Just one party a month. It's like a monthly thing. Or maybe in a couple of months we do one party. Depends. We just gotta wait.
We'll let you know.
And they were so
Follow-
pissed at me. Be like, oh, you fucking guy. Like, man, it's gonna be deleted on the 23rd hour. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Give you an hour early.
It was even funnier that when when they called us to do a second party over there. You
Of
know?
course, man. Like,
So
we
because
fucking
They
knew
called you
that.
again for the party.
Of course.
Yeah.
dude.
I
I mean, it was like
money rules.
It was
for that.
maybe it wasn't good for their brand, but for as a party, you know, and to make the place packed the next time, man, it was the best thing I could have done.
Like,
You know,
Oh, of course.
show me
like
a club.
you know, fucking controversy creates sensation.
That's true.
You know,
Like
man.
what
So-
club shuts down doors by 11 and tell you so
and
no
then
one is allowed to
we
come?
shut down the doors the next party.
Yeah, the next party was the
You
same
know?
by 12.
I think
but
it was
just
Bad
not-
Santa was the next
Yeah.
one we did.
The Bad Santa was like the fucking banging party because we're doing twerk.
Yeah,
in
it
Bad
was it was
Santa.
China's first twerk competition.
Yeah, and we did it in Viva, and they opened the room inside.
Yeah, they had the bigger.
They had the bigger room.
So they had
That
4
one?
times the amount of space.
Yeah.
And we
Man.
fucking closed it to get done.
I remember also the video of Bad Santa.
It's like, look, if you look at it, most of 90% of the videos of Shady Monkey parties, like banging, man, you wouldn't even do, but this is in Shenzhen. Like, where the hell are you guys? Like, what are you doing? Really, man? Like the quality, the video taking, and everything that you do inside, the people, the vibe, you know, like you couldn't find any other hip hop vibe as done as SM
true,
to the
it's
double
true, it's
H, Shady Monkey
I
hip
know
hop.
we were like the first like party crew that was really utilizing like video and our social media.
Yeah.
You know, to promote it. You know, before it was just like some pictures and shit like that. And we also had like the side projects, you know, making music videos.
Yeah.
About the Baijo parody.
I'm in love with the
You know,
Baijo,
fucking-
Baijo, you know.
He said no. Well,
The
you
Christmas-
remember we
the
were
Christmas
talking
Carol.
with some friends the other day. Said, "Yeah, you remember also this song?"
Oh,
He's
yeah.
like, "Yeah. That's
It's like,
from
oh, yeah,
Shade
there's
and the
some girl I
Guys."
didn't know who I was like involved in the Baijo video. She just brought it up randomly, like, oh, there's a Shenzhen crew back in the day that made this
Man.
fucking.
This video is a remix of a
about-
famous song I can't remember,
it
and,
was about
and it's in a
Baijo.
chat with me and him. And I say,
Baijo.
"But is it?"
And I was like, oh,
I'm in love with the
I was
Baijo.
like, I heard about them. You know.
I said, "Oh yeah, that one. Yeah, I heard about it. I remember the video." I said, "I think that's Shady's one, right?" I said, "Yeah." So really,
I was the Baijo guy for 2 years, man. You know? That's for 2 fucking years. I'm like, aren't you the Baijo guy? I'm like, dude, man. Do you like to drink Baijo? It's like, well, fuck out of here, man.
I used to get like messages from people like in fucking nowhere China, be like,
We're
"Yo,
selling
bro,
Baijo."
yo, bro, like
Yeah.
I'm at the club right now and
they're
this
playing
to
the
this
song.
shit. And they're playing "I'm in Love with the Baijo"
Yeah,
in the
man.
fucking some random club somewhere.
Even in clubs in
You
China
know?
over here, like they were playing it. We had, remember the time at Baya, like people from Beijing, I think, or Shanghai. They're sitting down, like eating burgers. We're just sitting down across from them. And they comes like, dude, this is you guys? I'm like, oh yeah. It's like, holy shit. And he's like, video call his friends. Like, yo, man, we're sitting with the guys. Like,
with the Baijo guys.
and it's like the Baijo guys that did the fucking like nice song and all this and that, you know? We were the first foreigners like to do it. And it wasn't like, it was a kind of funny type of way, but it was like something want to do just for the culture, like hip hop or whatever.
Yeah,
it
you
is.
put it close to.
You know, and my
something
Chinese,
you know.
my Chinese was super bad. You know, it was like with the paños. You know, just add the s like at the end and all that. So my Chinese was super. Everybody, and man, and it's like, and it was. I remember the headline was, "Lawai sing for the Baijo." That was from like some top WeChat platform, right? And they shared it all over. It's like get 50,000 views on it, and then everybody's commenting like, "Bad Chinese. What kind of fucking Chinese? Like that this Chinese dude Chinese is so bad." I was like, dude, that's supposed to be bad. Like this is the, it's a fucking
parody.
Yeah, it's a parody song. Like it's supposed to be bad. I'm not supposed to be perfect Chinese. It's supposed to be bad, you know. But it was cool, man. Like with the parties and Shady Monkey. Like if you look at it from 2014 until 2015 to 2016, you know. Then 17, and with the concept of the parties that we did, there was nothing that we did not cover.
Right.
Literally, like if it came to music videos, we'll do that. Songs, we'll fucking do that.
It's very
Produce.
transversal into what people
like
can
we
find and
like
expect.
for the Christmas anthem that we made, you know, I shot the video with him. He was like telling me exactly what to do. I'm
Bad
like,
Santa.
dude, yeah, like.
I love
old,
that video
You remember that? Like we went from Longang, from his home,
with no plan whatsoever.
dude. Just
around.
Let's
Just follow
walk.
me,
Yeah,
you
just
know?
walk. Take the fucking metro. Let's go to your house. That was the plan. And at the house, I'm like the video was taken down. At the house, there's a girl that's gonna come at night. You know.
No, that was the only plan. It was like we have
That's it.
Mrs. Claus was going to be there at a certain time.
And he's just like, you just follow me and shoot. So I'm just basically, I'm holding the camera, but I couldn't complain or say shit because he was holding a fucking
Heavy as
box. Heavy as that was like 50 kg, around 20
yeah,
kg.
fuck, the thing's heavy.
20, 30 kg, man. Like really big. He got it. He still got it, right?
Yeah, dude.
Big ass boombox, man. I was like, dude. So I wasn't complaining. I was like, he's holding that. Just keep holding it. Don't fucking give it to me, you know? So we walk around, passes by supermarkets, gets a beer, shoot here, do this, do that.
Play
metro.
basketball. I almost died.
Oh man. There's some guys downstairs in my house.
I just
playing
fucking
basketball.
jumped in the game, dude.
He
Like,
just jumped in the middle, trying to fucking dunk, and he's not gonna hit the fucking ball. You know. So I go upstairs, chill a little bit. The girl comes, Miss Santa comes in. We shoot other parts and all that. And I was like, all right,
bag of chips, motherfucker.
yeah. And she's like, he's like sitting down, like fucking fake white beard and the hat, and it's like all his belly's all the way out there, you know. And she's like holding a bag of chips on his belly, and he's like, you know, taking it and eating from that chips and shit. And they're done, and we're like, that's it. It's a wrap. Done deal.
Done.
And then we just record the song with him. Mafio also. I add Mafio vocals in the middle. I rap over it. Mix master. I was like, okay, it's done. Send it to him. He edited the video and like, boom. Done deal. Let's send it. That was like our Christmas anthem, you know?
Nice.
Done.
I know well the video, yeah?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah,
Fucking
just- Has to be. We should do a new one in the future.
Christmas is coming soon.
Christmas Carol.
Christmas is coming, man.
Bad Santa, dude.
Wow.
Getting beat from Mafia.
I think if we do a bad Santa, like we'll end up in jail for sure this time. So
Not again.
bro. I'm like, like the 14 until the time where we stopped after doing the parties and stuff. I think that was the call. Like, you guys had your things to keep going, and you had a good legacy, not like other parties. Other parties got shut down and got fucked up. They left. So
we
they
know.
left, and they left with a bad reputation. So if you talk about it, you talk about a bust. You talk about this, you talk about that. But when you talk about Shady Monkey Party, show me a time that police came and shut it down. We were always peaceful to people. We were always nice to people,
Yeah, there's no bad end.
We always kept a good vibe, and they knew, like, if you want to come to a party, Shady Monkey Party, you're going to have fun. There's good drinks, good people. It's not about, we're going to find a lot of girls over there. I'm trying to get this. Bad people were not welcome, man. If you're plan to do something bad or whatever it is inside, you're not welcome. We're the only bad motherfuckers in the party, and that's it.
Right.
Straight up.
We ended at the right time. It was the right time to end it and like you said, like, keep the legacy and
Keep
everyone is safe.
True.
That's true.
and not
I
in
mean,
trouble.
I think it also, like, when in terms of karma, probably also it happened in a good moment. In terms of before being too late,
That's true.
or as you said, that there's nothing bad about it, right?
Yeah.
Just stop. I guess it could have evolved in many different things. There has been I don't know if I'm entering in a sensible topic, but one of the normal extension of it would be having your own club, which was kind of
and it
happening.
happened.
Which we tried.
We tried. We failed. Look, I look at it in a way where we failed each other. We didn't fail to make a club, because
sorry. Let you finish your thought.
Yeah, like I would say we failed each other as a team to make it happen. Even if Shady Monkey Crew wanted to make a club, I still believe maybe we lacked a little bit of experience in that kind of business, because we just focused at making parties per time and not pushing parties into daily thing or something weekly that we want to do. But we needed time with it. We needed patience, so we can just move and do it.
It was a sudden too big gap between what was before and what was expected.
And it was
time.
thrown in like really fast and all that. But I believe, as I said, like if we failed, we failed each other among each other. This is like maybe between Mafia, Shady, and Skezz, but not as in failed to do business or whatever. Because I believe if we reached a time where we can do our own place, we did it because we did something before that to reach this point, which we can control and we can do and all this kind of stuff.
I mean, I think like the biggest thing is we joined with the wrong partners.
True. I also agree with that.
Venture.
I also agree. And at the wrong time of other people also joining in as well together over there, and there's like, you work for this place, you work for that place, you're on your own.
Yeah, it was just the wrong. I mean, it was the wrong partners.
That's true. That's true.
That was the.
I guess it's also difficult to literally. I mean, you guys as a crew, you're used to manage yourself internally, but then when you have to suddenly have this big gap into a bigger partner that anyway, whatever, puts money, control things, whatever, it's hard. If you didn't do it before, to just find the right balance.
And I'm a stubborn guy, dude. Like, you tell me one thing in the start, and my personal experience with this organization is a little bit different than yours and Mafia's, because I was joining the club project, but then they got sidetracked with some other bullshit.
Oh.
Like that made me fucking not like them even more, and then everything just kind of fucking
So just the whole thing changed.
blew up, and I was like, fuck, like I had a very happy life and good life.
That's right.
Before I fucking, signed up to deal with bullshit.
Yeah.
And you tell me like, oh yeah, you guys just do you, and we're gonna support you like economically, and give you this venue and this space.
That's
and
true.
Closer to the opening, it's no longer do you like 30% capacity, and we're gonna override you or tell you what to do 75%.
True.
It's like, man, fuck off, dude.
Changing the rules,
like,
or changing the
everything
deal.
changed.
So it's like, fuck, you want to hire us or bring us on this project to fucking make a club, and then fucking tie my balls down to the chair, creatively, mentally.
Cannot be like that. And the other thing is that all of us, we were independent, like on, if we have an idea, we'd do it, but agreeing, like I would, with all of us agreeing on
How
that.
to carry it out.
Like, we'll just do it our own way, man. You know, like,
You know, it's successful, man. Like, people love what we produce, you know, like
no one would come and tell us, you cannot do this, you cannot do that, you have to do this, you have timeline, you have this, you have that. We were not like that. We're just we just gather around, get a beer, chill, or just go get some food outside and just like, yo, man, I got an idea for a party. Let's do it. Shady goes back home. But before you know it, man, like you wake up the next day and Shady's like already drawn a poster or did an idea, and then Mafia carries out with some music, and we just keep doing the whole thing by ourselves, you know. But it came at a point as at the time as well. It was each one of us had their own different shit in their lives happening and all that. Shady left, you know.
I left before you guys even opened.
Yeah.
I came for the soft opening with my wife, and
yeah. And then I still got the picture. Like we took me, you, Mafio, Sylvan, Alex, Fetsum, Steven. I remember no more people. Yeah, and us. So the thing is, and it happened at a time for me where I couldn't leave because my dad got sick, and I was stuck because I changed my visa and I just put it right with them.
Oh, right.
So back at the time, I was like, all right, so if I leave and something happened with the visa, because for me, I was like from Jordan, you remember, like Shady was the one, after coming the second year, I think within the third, 2016, that's where I started doing it with you. For like 2 years, Shady was doing it with his company, helping me with my visa, you know, so we can actually, because we're doing parties, artists, and all this kind of stuff. But then I take my visa, I put it with the company, and I do it with my F&B and all this kind of sort of stuff. So I was like, okay, so if I leave now from here, and I got no place to do my visa because it's Jordanian. And for Jordania, it was really hard to get a Z visa. You know, I remember the first time I got to pay like 25K, something like that, for an agent.
ridiculous.
It was ridiculous, man, because she was like the only person that can help. And I was like, all right, this is what we know. I don't know any other ways. Sorry. So
The tap out diploma.
yeah, you know,
Beep.
I actually used like my degrees and everything else, but you had to get something more also for them so they can get that. But the thing is, I was at a point at that time, I was like about to leave, and then my dad got sick, and I was like, oh shit, so wait, if I quit and my visa gets bad and I end up leaving the country and I go back home, I got nothing to do. You know, I can like get F&B business, but that's not gonna be enough because now my dad is sick. I gotta supply for the hospitals, payments, and this and that. And then my mom got sick.
Oh,
So I was like, so I got stuck in there, you know? Boom. So I got stuck. But I stayed. I supported, you know, with their work. Even if it was bullshit and all that, moving from here, and there, until I came to the time where I came, I think after a year and a half with them, something like that, year and a half, maybe.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But the club was only fucking a few months.
A club
I mean, that
was
was the thing with the club too, man. I was like, fuck, dude. Like, even if we were like a solid team and we stayed together tight, man, and all this energy that we would have gone into making this place successful.
Yeah.
Fucking, the time May comes around, the place gets shut down because of code violation.
Yeah,
or
because
whatever the fuck it was.
no license.
No license.
No license to build the place. Yeah, and also like for me, I'm being in the place like in a club. I'm working with the bartenders, you know, fucking washing glasses outside, trying to make it happen. But it was all one person work, you know. Like you get directed.
You also made very good glass of waters.
Oh, there you go. This guy comes in super drunk one time over there.
Oh fuck, dude.
Oh man,
Not that junk.
Well, then anyway, despite the box experience, now you're somehow back in a similar business, very beautiful place with the chance to be there. We also unboxed one of your vinyl players that is here in the office, and it's a beautiful venue and stage. One of the few that could host that certain kind of things. You want to tell us about something about the MPK, how it happened, what you're doing there?
MPK actually stands for Music Public Kingdom, and it was a project that was supposed to happen like 2 years ago.
Does the word public have anything to do with like the old public?
Yeah, so I'm getting you to that story, how I got there. So the guy, remember I told you back in 2014 where I met Shady? I met Shady in a place, Public.
Right.
So Public was owned by Michael Fatway.
Right.
Fatway was the guy with that business and all this kind of stuff. It was also like the only, I think, underground hip hop venue in
Maybe,
Shenzhen.
definitely.
If you look at hip hop venues in Shenzhen, there were nothing, like
Nothing
just
else,
public.
man.
That was it.
Yeah.
And then Coco Park, just like commercial shit and stuff. But I left where I used to work at, and I was just doing my own stuff with like Douying, social media, music. I produced my own stuff, my own shit, and just posted on all over social media, right? Sorry. Oh man. So Michael hit me up and is like, yo man, I got this project, MPK. We're planning to open. Come check it out. And let's see what we can do, what we can talk about. He's like, you free? I was like, I'm free. Like, I'm just basically now doing music and that's it for me. I'm just chilling, you know? He's like, okay, come check it out. So I go check out his venue. Big ass place, man. Big place. And he was asking me for, because I got experience in F&B, food and beverage, right? Like making recipes, drinks, food, and all this sort of stuff. I
Plus
was
you
like,
were working at
yeah, like
Glass Hammer. And
exactly,
Zazu.
exactly. So I was like helping also with other people, like building up, and that was also with Jordan. Like I was doing this kind of business. So I was like, yeah, sure. Like, what do you want? He's like, can you do the menu for us and this? I was like, well, I can do it, but I either
the main thing. Right?
yeah, like I can do you in a menu or sell it for you, or you can just hire me and I'll be there and see exactly your recommendations, because basically the place was not built. It was just an empty spot. Like there was no electricity, no water, pipes, nothing. They had to build the whole thing from scratch.
Okay, it was really at the building
like
stage.
the whole, yeah, it was just empty, just an empty spot with like dirt inside. That was it. So I go to him, I was like, okay, the boss would like to meet you, which is the vice president of Music Association in China. And I was like, all right, let's meet, let's talk. We went, meeting went from 12 until 7 hours straight. Food, finish, office, cigarettes, coffee, and just talk. And I'm showing him examples. Like he talks, I get his idea, you know, like how we used to do the parties. You get idea of whatever he's talking about, you'd be like, okay, I understand where you're going. So I was just like, by the time he's talking, describing, Michael is translating for me. I'm just like finding, and I'm like showing him, like, this is what you want.
Right.
And I'm like, this style, oh, yes, like this. So we end up finish, shake hands, we leave at WeChat, and then Michael tell me, like, what do you want? How do you, I was like, you guys, like, if you want me, this is my price. Hire me and we'll work at it. So basically we started over there with them. They hired me, you know, moved my visa with them, took like a couple of months until I started to join them, because I told them you need some time to build like the menu, the food, and because your place is not designed well, so I can design with you with the kitchen and bar. But they had their own problems.
Their own?
They had their own problems.
Oh,
Like, they had inner problems, you know. So like they don't listen. They want to build it their own way and all this kind of stuff. So this is where I started to be like, as I didn't want to have the same things back in the day. I was like, all right, dog, if this is gonna have problems and shit, I'm just gonna tell you, sorry, please have problems, I'm out. I don't want this shit. I'll just go back and focus.
No need to waste your time.
Yeah, I'm just gonna work, because my music was popping and my music was rising, and I didn't want to spend my morning until nights working on some other shit and just forget about working
Take
on
away
music.
time about your own.
Yeah,
gigs
and plus
stuff.
they told me, like, when on the meeting, this is the guy with music, you're a rapper as well, you do music production, we're gonna have a studio inside, we're gonna have a live house, your experience can come in and like we can be together. After a month and a half, 2 months, when the boss comes in, it's like, everything okay? And I'm like, no, I had my assistant with me that used to work with me with Glass Hammer before. He was like, what's wrong? I was like, you wanna know what's wrong? I can come and show you. And of course, my assistant at the time translating for him, because my Chinese was still building up. Like I had my girlfriend with me for like a couple of months, you know, 3-4 months. So, and she doesn't speak English. So I was now working my Chinese. I wanted to work on my Chinese, make it better. So I took him to the venue and I started to show him all the building mistakes, and like the kitchen is higher, the floor is higher than the bar, which is not allowed. Everything's supposed to be lower. So the water and the pipes and this, and then it's like, how do you have experience in this? It's like, my dad is a welder and he did so many projects like that, and I did a lot of restaurants and bars. Like, this is my work, you know.
You know, the shit.
My
the rhymes.
experience. Yeah. So he's like, he offered, then how about you become the CEO of the venue and just be in charge of the whole thing? I was like, man, if you got something on the plates to offer besides the salary and this, because I don't want to waste my time. I want to do music. I came for China for a reason. Like, I would love to open my own venue, right? But at the same time, I came for music, man. You know, if I have a talent with music. I have a vision for music. So I want to do that. I don't want to just sit down and be a boss or wash glasses and help around with the food. Food and beverages is the same shit every day. You just got to create different stuff for people who like it. Okay, done. That's it. You know? So they offered, I took it, put down music, put down like with F&B and all that, until the time where we reached the MPK. MPK previously used to be like only shelves and tables, man. It was a whack ass style that doesn't have anything to do with music
All right.
or the culture, where you can show up your machines, vinyls, just vinyls on shelves, and that was it. Even the light system, like on off, man. Like you cannot dim the lights, you cannot turn on the lights. Like cannot do anything.
Atmosphere.
Yeah, man. Like, and then the live house just had a door, and the door like had no lock or no way to control how do you lock the door just by hand. I was like, if you're having a bang ass event inside, you have 500 people, and this door just opens up, and all these people decide to come in the venue. What are you gonna do? They start taking vinyls or destroy some of the machines because it's overpacked.
Right.
How are you gonna handle it? So it's like, what do you have? I was like, I'll give you a different design of, let's say, a bar, whiskey bar at night, a Shanghai kind of culture, because they wanted something with the culture. And I was like, let's do Shanghai kind of style culture. So during these 2 years of the work that I did and all that, I learned more. You know, I developed myself more. I was like, I saw this guy, he can draw, he can do like with designs and all that. Why can't I do design? Like I have ideas all the time. I used to draw back in the day. Why can't I just do it back again? Why don't I start collecting my own ideas and set up everything? So I learned a lot. Really, man, like I leveled up a lot with thinking ways, what I do, how I do things, the way I talk and everything else. So I just like, okay, I got a couple of options, couple of stuff. I started showing him examples, like this can be over here, this can be over here. I understood his vision. Like, this is the kind of guy, don't show me drawings, don't talk to me. Just show me what you want to do. So I showed him, I was like, he approves how much you need. I said, this is the budget. We took it until you see MPK right now. You know, the way that it is. Even we made like the speakeasy style.
With the door
with the door, with the
opening,
live house, like with the vinyls, because this is our own made, you know, like the vinyl players and all that, this is our own homemade. So I just include that with it together. I told him, even if you want, with later on, we can even put the fucking door to open by a certain song that you play on the fucking jukebox, which is easy. It just trigger electricity stuff. It's easy to do, you know. It doesn't need like, wow, you guys are so cool. It's just simple, and that's what we talked about at the beginning, like creativity. It's just really simple stuff that people don't think of. You know? Even with the microphone, like on and off. We just put a microphone, turn it on, vocals, boom, door opens, man. Just electricity, you know, that's it. Simple things. So he comes in, we finish the venue in 7 days, and he's like, this guy's the CEO, this guy's in charge. 7 days.
Fuck,
we did the whole thing, man. I did the drawing. I got a design company, Chinese guy, friend of mine as well. Came in, I told him, this is exactly what I want with the drawing. I'll make you the first payment and just give me these drawings. He sent me the 3D drawings. It was exactly as I wanted. Came with the boss and I started to show him, like, this is here, this is here, this is here. It's like, okay, go ahead.
Let's do it.
He had no words. Even when we finished the venue and he came back, it's like, I was like, do you have anything to say?
Now you know.
He said nothing. I was like, so I make sure, like, at least 95% or 90% I satisfy you. If you have nothing to say, then I know we did a good job. Now the 49%. So this is what we got after that. Now we focus on music. Because of this and being able to focus on business and focus on music at the same time, able to perform, which is something that I always wished for, always something that I hoped for, at Age of Music Awards, you know, this month in Shenzhen.
Yeah.
That's this month?
This month. After 29th. So 28th is the Hip Hop Awards.
Mm-hmm.
You know, 29th is the Age of Music Awards. It's like the big thing. And the second thing is, which is the biggest thing of ending this bad year, besides the COVID and all, like for me on business side, business was going good, increasing, but without the income yet, you know, without the money income, because you got to wait for that to come, because you have to prove and you have to show what exactly you do, and I did. But the best thing ever to happen is that on the 25th, on Christmas, I take the Best Foreign Rapper Award in China. Nice. On one of the biggest awards show, which is equal to, let's say, Grammys or the Oscars, this kind of awards.
And that's happening in Shenzhen too, or something?
That's happening in Sanya. So I'll be flying.
So who's the other foreigner fucking rappers in China that like you competing against?
So there's no one to compete at, because there's the Best Chinese Rapper Award that goes into Guy. Guy is a guy that used to G-A-I. He used to be at Rap of China, you know?
G-A-I is gay.
G-A-I, Guy. That's
Oh,
how
okay.
he, yeah. Gay is like Gay.
Right, sorry, but yeah.
Going with the Italian letters and all
Yeah,
that.
yeah. I was spelling it in the Italian way. Like, you're right.
Stop drinking beer. So that actually puts me up to be equal as celebrities now, to the celebrity level in China. Because if I'm the only foreigner, now there's a lot of foreign rappers over here. There's, for example, Foster. He Ren Li Kwai, they call him. He used to be on Rap of China as well. He's in Chengdu, based over there. He's a good rapper, not bad. Sings in Chinese and in English too. There are other people, and this is not something that you compete with as much as it is like the committee of the music association. Like
who's the best.
They decide according to what they see of what kind of influence that you did.
You've been a good boy.
Like really good boy.
You got good social credits.
Like the past 2 years, there's one song that I did. I remixed a Red Foo song. So I give you like a really fast, quick thing of what I used to do. So basically, I remix songs that a lot of people use for like dancing moves and all this kind of stuff, and I just switch it up and add like influence rap in it. I don't use bad words, man. I talk about the culture of hip hop representing. So I don't use like the, oh motherfucker, you don't want to freestyle, you know, I don't give a fuck about this, you know, fuck you, fuck your mom and shit, and oh yeah, check. Yeah, and all this kind of shit. So I don't use these words, and I tell people rap is not this. Rap started by telling a story.
It's telling a story, exactly.
That's how it started, because people couldn't speak, and it's like boom, okay, so put it with music and people can hear us and all this kind of shit. And this is something that we always wanted to talk about with Shady Monkey Hip Hop as well, that we wanted to tell people about the culture of hip hop. Like, this is hip hop, you know? Hip hop got elements. If you got to know the elements of hip hop, you'll know exactly how to keep going more and more, you know? So, this is where they choose. So one song I did was Red Fool, and I did it for dancers, you know? So the song goes in, it's like, shake your body, baby girl, make it go side to side. Earthquake, whoa, you blow my mind. Hips are going lift and those hips are going right. People do the dance while Skezz is freestyle. So these like 4 bars, you know, these small bars, people took it, and all dancers started doing dance moves according to what I say.
On the Douying and stuff, using the...
Even the fucking police were doing my song, and they were telling people, come, stay in. You know, like a police officer was standing and was like, you come, stay here. You know, if you drink, it's like, here, drink, come, stay.
No way.
Yeah, because girls were doing what? Girls were doing like, you come and you stay and sit on my lap. And then the police were like, you drink,
come and stay with me.
And I'm like,
brilliant, man.
Yeah. So it started in
Epic.
China. It started in China, Douying. Like, everybody was using the song. And I'm like, man, they started from my account, and then someone else took the song, uploaded it from their account on Douying, and they started using his name, which like 1 million plus people used it, right? Even if you go on YouTube, write down Red Fool, New Tang, remixed by Skezz Phonic. Dude, I have even a guy in Ukraine or Russia, I don't know for what reason, he's doing a remix release on December 12 or 16.
Of like, your...
Yeah, and I'm just like, like the guy tagged me. I added him. I was like, yo, man, thanks. Like, I'm looking forward to it. And then the guy, holy shit, like, you come, you reply. I was like, dude, just fucking 2,000 followers on Instagram. Like, I'm not that big shit, you know? Just did a fucking remix. It made me feel like Michael Jackson came back from death, you know? Really. And then I was like, he posted it on his story, so I just like reshared on my story. So I reshared it on my story, and he reshared what I shared from his story to his story, you know? So he could show people like, Skezz sharing my shit. Other girls like tagging me on like Instagram, and after Douying, it became international because TikTok came in, right?
Right.
And other Instagram people started using the song, doing the dance as well, like hot chicks, man, like using the song and doing that, right? On Instagram was like 37 million followers, 40 million followers, 100 million followers. And then the song, people put it on YouTube with like over a million. I was like, these motherfuckers are making money out of my fucking ass. Yeah, like I just like and if you see the video of me doing the song, I had like my beard out. I just put a fucking shirt on. I wrote the song. I swear to God, it's like 1 hour thing. Put the song on, recorded it, and then I'm just sitting down. I'm like, my phone is right over here, and I'm looking at my screen. I'm just like, okay, jigga body, baby girl, whoa, side to side. And the way I do my moves is like, I'm just fucking want to release a video, put it out there, you know? And if you see the video, and then you see the outcome of that video, you'd be like, dude, fuck, like, the girls and everything. And in Jordan, they got Radio Jordan, which like over 5 million followers and stuff, which is half of Jordan. Seriously, man. Yeah. So they put the song, and they put like at least 6 videos of like beautiful girls shaking it, to the song. And then my brother comes in and my cousins comes in, and all of them, they at me, they tag me. It's like Skezz, 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 Skezz. And then they write in Arabic, this is a Jordanian guy. I was like, dude, why the fuck you said that? Like, why do you have to say that? Like, because everyone's seeing the girls dancing, and they be like, dude, y'all motherfuckers gonna go to hell.
Disrespecting the culture.
Because girls were like showing bikinis or like asses and twerk and all that, and I'm singing it. So they're using my song. And this like, whoever the fuck is singing this song is gonna go to hell. I was like, and you guys fucking at me and tell me this is Jordanian. Not a thing to be proud of, It's like, not a thing to be proud of at the moment. Half of the fucking country is on that account. Literally half of Jordan is there, 5 million. We're like 9 million people,
Right.
We're like basically 6 million. Like the other 3 million to 4 million are just like immigrants that came from war countries. So it's basically the whole country, Just got to know this is a Jordanian guy.
Yeah, I met a lot of Syrians in
Jordan.
in Amman, in the streets.
Because of the war, man.
Yeah.
Like what happened in Syria and all that. So everybody Jordan is basically in the middle between like, there's like Palestine, Saudi Arabia, Iraq, Palestine, Saudi Arabia, Dubai, Iraq, Syria, Lebanon, Turkey. So it's like everything that happened, Jordan.
There, right.
So yeah, like after that song, and then I started doing different songs also in India. I did a song, Milaju 2, Milaju something, So some Indian guys that make a song that went viral, I just like took their song, I made it more viral, but people now like the rap part.
Right.
I was like, dude, you're so famous in India. Like, everyone fucking loves your song. So I added on YouTube, and I see, like, people are interacting with it. It's like, fuck, man, they want more and more. So I just started every day, just drop one song. Every day, song.
Also, I saw that you did, which is a good thing. I thought it was very funny, but you were very smart also on the kind of polite dissing part of some.
Yes.
Of some
So there was, so people,
Like,
I don't know.
This art, yes.
Yeah, so
That
this
was
is
brilliant, man.
Yeah, so this is the thing, like, you know me, like, we go by the culture, man. Like, hip hop is in the blood, For me, hip hop is
It's part of the
something-
game, that, right?
I got to know this guy because of hip hop, Because of hip hop, we got to be where we at, and do what we do and all this kind of stuff. So we defend them. We hate it when someone come and try to fucking talk shit about the culture or take advantage in a wrong way, right? So I did my first diss, did my second diss for another rapper, and I was just started people be like, dude, you don't fuck with Skezz. Like, he'll bury you without even saying a bad word. Like, he's not gonna, I was so polite, man.
You don't need to be offensive, exactly. That's why I said the polite
I was so
of
polite to
dissing.
people when I dissed them, but in a way where, like, I dig in your fucking past.
They feel even more shit about it.
Yeah. So the third diss that happened, which was the biggest as well, besides the first one that I did, because the dude that dissed the first time, he's gonna be at the awards.
You're gonna see him?
I'm not gonna only see him. He's gonna know that I'm taking the fucking best rapper award, and I dissed you. And that's like, fuck, man.
You gonna diss him on stage?
No, I'm not. Like, that's gone. It's like 2 years ago.
Oh fuck, dude.
That shit on Weibo went like 2 million in a day, man.
Dude.
Look so fast, And the other one that happened was a guy. He's not even like a. I don't know what to call his style, his genre. It's not even a genre. You know this like kind of people that plays like fucking fast EDM music, and they just go like, I'm drinking beer, I'm still with the girl, and do like this and do
Like a drum and bass MC.
and he just like talk shit like you don't even understand what he's talking about. Just like speaking. While
Like the
there's a
guy
beat.
that orders McDonald's rapping very
Yeah,
fast. Like,
yeah. But he's not rapping and he's not a rapper, and he calls himself MC. So I was like, all right, let's stop here. Like, MC, no.
Okay, let's have a break.
You're not an MC. So, and then what happens in that day is that one of the teachers of China, The Voice, comes out, and he fucking like, you're not even a fucking singer. This is not a style, and this is not this and that. And this guy comes in trying to talk to the people and tell them, no, this is like music.
He's on The Voice, like
the teacher of The Voice, like one of the teachers, like The Voice have like 4
Yeah.
chairs, and one of them is like really big in China, right? Like really, really big. And he's known. Everybody calls him like Lao Shi, which means teacher, like in Chinese. So the dude goes in and he fucking says like, this is not a genre and this is trash. There's not even music, nothing that people will listen to. So don't put it as music because it's not music. So the dude that calls himself an MC comes out He's like, I like to tell you, your teacher, you're supposed to follow people, support them as a teacher, and this and this and that. You know, you're supposed to show love, and music talks to old people. I was like, at first when they showed me and they told me this, so I was like, yeah, music talks to people, but like, can I hear at least what did he do so this teacher dissed
Why
him or
did he-
ended up
yeah.
making a video because the teacher was super angry. Like, this is not fucking music, you know? I was like, dude, what did you do? So when they played his music, and I'm like, man, what the fuck is that? I was like, this dude is an MC. He's like, yeah, he says like he's an MC and hip hop and shit. I was like, dude, can I see the video? Like, so I take the teacher's video, dissing him, and I take his video, I put it all together, and I get an Eminem beat. What's best for a diss song than Eminem beat, man? You know, I put an Eminem beat, and it was like fucking diss him. You know, I just do the whole thing. You know, and at the end of it, I was like, if you wanna diss me, tag me freely. You know, just pardon me, like just don't be too cheesy. You know, don't try to be famous on my fucking back. Because I'll come back harder, you know. I dropped the video at 12:30 afternoon time. So I was on the way to work,
Right.
You know. So I did the song the day before. Then the second day I just wake up, boom, did the video. You know, I'm standing, listening to my song, did the video, added lyrics, everything. It's on my phone. I look at it 1 time, 2 times, 3 times. Like, yeah, perfect, no problem. Post. And just like on the way now, I swear it's like this. I live in Longhua, and there is a tunnel. This tunnel takes you like around of 5 minutes, right? And there was traffic inside, a little bit of traffic. So it took me around like 8 to 10 minutes to exit the tunnel. So by the time I enter the tunnel, there's no service. But my video is already uploaded there, right? I exit the tunnel, and I just want to check my Douying because my signal is back. I enter now on Douying, like on the bottom, they show you like your comments, add people, and then like followers and like likes and all that. And then Douying, they shows me a number. They give you only 99 plus if you have like over 99. They will never give you like the actual number. And I was like, oh, maybe just like fucking 100 people liked it or whatever it is, like so fast, it's okay. So once I tab here, I find all the fucking tabs on the top, 99 plus, 99 plus, 99 plus, 99 plus. So I basically don't check the views yet. I just go click on this, click on this, click on, so I can remove the numbers, right? Clear it out. I come back again, I just see the numbers like rolling up, rolling up, rolling up. It became a hit. It became the #1 hottest song. I go to check the views on the song, 3.5 million. This is the fucking period that I just crossed the tunnel.
In a couple of hours.
No, that's like 12 minutes.
Fuck, man.
3.5 million views. Imagine like the whole YouTube, because it was, I dropped it at a time where it's actually break time for people, like lunchtime.
You're right.
Yeah, so
And everybody's watching
playing their phone.
Yeah,
and shit
everybody's
like
like eating, you know, it's like in the culture,
Yeah.
most, even us now, like we became at a time, I'm eating, just don't fucking talk to me. I'm eating, I'm looking at my phone, you know, checking shit, you know? So people were like that. And I'm looking at, I was like, what? Fuck. It became hot. I knew it became hot. By the end of the day, and maybe, we'll check for you. I pinned the whole thing like to the top. Now, it just stopped after that and that number. And now it stopped at 26 million views for that song. I have another one which is like 35 million. I have like most of my videos, like the hottest one was like 35 million views. That was also crazy, the way it went.
It was another dissing? Or?
But not a dissing. I did, there was a girl that plays like games, but you know, she got that sound card, so she changes her voice while she plays.
Oh, okay.
And she's fun. She's really fun. If, like, you don't have to understand what she talks about, just listen to her, and she's super funny, right?
Chinese.
Yeah, so I took the song of what she did for the Pussycat Dolls with Snoop Dogg on Buttons, you know?
Right.
And she did it like in a funny way, the way she sings. So man, I did a remix. I don't know if like I can play it. You want to hear a little bit of the way?
You want to send it to the Bluetooth?
I can just like hit it up like really fast, because I was laughing at the way she did it. This was the Red Fool actually. Red Fool song was like 35 million views.
Wow.
Yeah, 35 million views. And then I did other songs. But this girl, man, when I did it, I couldn't stop laughing. Because every time I play her song, and just like the way she sings, and I'm like, dude, I'm laughing. I repeat the video. I repeated it like 1 hour and a half.
But in a good way or in a bad way? In the sense
no,
like
no.
laughing because it's like funny and cool, or?
So imagine I want to record, but I listen to this and I laugh. Even look at me here, man, in the video. B.O.B. to the big G, everybody. Come hear me. It's your boy SKE. So I do, and she actually plays the game PUBG.
Okay.
You know the chicken, like eat chicken, let's eat chicken or whatever it is.
Yeah.
I don't know the full name of the game. So she plays that game. So I just add lyrics about the game, and I was supposed to drop the video at 6:30. I ended up dropping the video at 8:30. I couldn't stop laughing every time. If you listen to the full song, man, the way she sings with them, oh my god, man, like
Now I get it.
like it's supposed to be a song like Buttons, man, Pussycat Dolls. You know, 5, 6 like fucking sexy women like dancing and singing, and the song is about and this girl comes in, and the way she sings is like, no, I cannot imagine that, man. Like it's a little baby singing that song, you know.
Yeah.
So I did for her, and I had dinner plans. Also, by the time like I took a taxi from Lohu to arrive to Longhua for dinner, I had 12 million views on that song.
Wow.
My phone couldn't stop, man.
Yeah, in your own terms, there you're also bringing the hip hop not only on the level of your own gigs through the media and stuff. You also have some students and people that you take care of.
Yes.
I don't know if you're actually producing them or helping them.
Well, started at the beginning as like helping them to find their own way, their own style with hip hop. It's recording, right?
Yeah, no, we're good.
So I started like them finding their own style and finding their own, let's say, way with hip hop, because it's either that they want to do just like diss tracks and like they want to spit. I was like, no, hip hop, you need to switch and change. That's what I learned. Not only stay with the same flavor, same style, same stuff. You gotta flip up a couple of words here, a couple of there, do this, do that. Especially with Chinese, man. The Chinese syllables and the way you do with punchlines and all that. So many words can sound the same. It's better than when we talk about like English, how you do wordplay. Also with Chinese, you can do a lot, you know? The way you say xie, and then the way you say like xie, which is like right, you know? If you play with them, you can play with a lot, you know? That's the thing. So I started having my own, like little students that I teach with hip hop. And then the two majors, one with like Kassim that did CTM, Chinatown Moms, with me. That was the first video. We did her raps and taught her how to do this and that, gave her a couple of advices, and I believe she's signed with 88 Rising right now. Candy, which made Candy came to me, the funny thing came to me when I was in Glasshammer. He couldn't even speak English.
Right.
His English level was so, man, you know? Now he comes in, is like, yo, what's up, man? He's all like fucking speak English and all that, you know? So we did a lot of tracks together. Candy is a super fucking amazing dude, man. Like young boy, 20 plus, wants to do something with hip hop. He's like, this is the only thing. He just doesn't want to do a basic job. He used to do like IT stuff and design stuff from Macau and come back. He used to get like 10 to 15K. I was like, man, I don't want to do an office job. I want to do music. Like, dude, just fucking quit. I'm not going to tell you like other people, get a fucking job and get salary and just fucking quit, do music. If you believe in this shit, just fucking do it. I believe in my music. I'm going to keep doing it no matter how many people tell me I suck or whatever it is. I know I'm going to reach what I want. So just quit. So started coming more to my house. I was more free. We started doing tracks together, focusing on different shit, different stuff, you know, and all that. At a point where he got, had a baby coming on the way.
Oh, okay.
So that was, I told him like, this is, I think, your reason now. Like, you're so fucking young. You already did it. And she's knocked up. You better fucking start working, man. He started releasing tracks. Got into Listen Up, top 10. He's a one fucking celebrity. Yesterday he was in my place, in my shop, you know. Came for a performance. And dude fucking leaves and like, fucking bunch of ladies waiting for him outside, man. Like, let's take photos, you know, let's take photos, let's do this. It's like my
Get
fans.
the autograph.
Yeah, autographs, and he have his own style. I was like, dude, see, it just takes time. You're gonna
Things
be big. It just
happens,
takes time. You just gotta focus. We talked yesterday, and I told him like, I'm getting this award. It's like, fuck, man, like this is fucking big. So this is why I'm your boss. Not you do the little shit. I do the big ones, you know. So
Freddie, hand me another beer.
Yeah, sure.
If you don't mind.
Do you perform yourself at MBK every now and then?
yeah, like whenever we have like a hip hop show, I like to support and like get it in with the other rappers and all that. And I like to open up the show or do it in the middle.
Right.
And it's so funny that when people come in, well, I still get that until now. Like, I wear suits because we wear suits like on
Right.
work and all that. People think I'm the fucking security guard.
Bouncer skills.
The gorilla.
Yeah, really, man. Like big guy wearing a suit, going around and all that. And be like, people looking at me like, no, don't look at him, don't look at him, don't look at him, don't look at him, don't look at him. People like that just to say, literally like that, And yesterday, like some other people come, I just go outside to check them out. I opened the door of the live house like just to get out, and there's like a big lineup, and most of them like girls and the guys over there. And it's like, whoa. Like they're trying to say like, who am I? And I'm like, who's in the Douying the rapid? It's me. Who's even about an? I was like, I'm not the guard over here, And they say, what do you do here? I was like, I'm the boss. This is MPK. It's like, oh, now we remember where we heard MPK because I promote sometimes on my Douying, for it. I say, if you're a musician, you like to work and stuff. I have a studio. I have a live house. Come, let's work. Let's fuck with each other. Let's do it. Good.
There, you say there's also the recording studio. You also like produce and record things there.
Yeah. So basically, like at the venue, we have a live recording studio. We got a lounge shop for the vinyls. Vinyl players, all that. Even like Chinese instruments. Into bar, restaurant, a VIP small room, like a backstage for the artist, and a live house at the back, fully equipped live house.
Nice.
Yeah.
When's the next hip hop show there?
I think on the 27th we have a show, but I'm not sure. Like they were sharing today with me and that. But now I'm open.
You organize the shows, or you have someone else that organizes the?
No, basically like I organize it with help of my live house manager. He's also like a R&B singer and a music producer as well. So we organize together, and then there's like, because of you start with a couple of parties, so many people start coming in, and so many people want to cooperate. It's like, oh, there's a place over there.
Yeah.
We're the only live house with like serving alcohol, food if you want. I have no boundaries for it. I don't tell you no, you cannot. But depends on the party, of course.
Yeah,
if you come with a party and you tell me like we don't want alcohol, we don't want this, I'm just like, okay, no bar.
Right.
People come, finish party.
Because there is also the bar inside the live house, right? There's
a second bar in the live. There's
Yeah.
a big bar outside. There's a small bar inside, and I have two stages, like one in the live house and one outside as well, for entertaining customers that come. in.
Right, not there by the curtain between
Exactly.
Oh, nice. Are you working on a full album or something?
Yes. I'm
Anything we
working on
can
an album.
pre-say?
Not yet. I'm working on, like, I'll get you to see the cover for the album, which is, it's not what I wanted it to be, but it's something like a fan did, like.
You have a release date?
Should be end of December.
Wow, we're
This
getting
year,
there.
soon.
I want to end this year with the
Before or after the award?
after,
Right after.
right after the award.
Makes sense, man.
I wanted like, I would rather, for me to be honest, if Shady could do the fucking album cover and shit, because I want something original. But I was talking to a fan, and where he's like asking me, what do you want? I would like to do something for you. Like, I love fucking your work. And I listen, man, I had some people like, that put me in tears, because some people tell me like, before I go to sleep, I listen to your songs because it pushed me.
Wow.
Because I just use like motivational shit, for them, because it's where we've been through, what we did, and how to do with hip hop and all that. So he came in, is like, yo, man, I want to do you something. And I told him, okay, this is what I like. This is what I want, Shenzhen and all that. It's just like drag and ride, and he just do me.
I saw this.
Yeah.
I think this is on your WeChat.
Yeah. So I did it before like this. It's supposed to drag and ride.
Nice.
So, and the Chinese like signs and all that, horoscopes.
Mhm.
I'm a
Zodiac.
Zodiac. Yeah, Zodiac.
You're a
But
dragon.
I'm a dragon. 1988.
Oh, okay.
And I'm Pisces on the other one, and I'm a dragon on this. So, dragon in the Chinese culture, coming to China to learn the language and being through what we had, and like the album itself, I was like, Dragon Ride is not Skezz's ride. It's just the Dragon Ride, man. Like learning with the culture and all that. Shenzhen City, I have a dragon on my side, and I want to do something that includes with that. I'm gonna tell the story from Jordan to China to God knows what's gonna happen after. But after the award, so I'm basically organizing the songs. We got one song's Cream. People think it's a love song, but it's not. Still not released, We'll play it for you later on. Cream is like a kind of love words, but I actually talk about it to hip hop.
That's
So we're
right.
planning to do a music video clip with Sky. You know Sky, right?
Yeah.
So Sky, we were talking the other day, and I was like, he listened to Cream, was like, oh, okay, just easy. Bring a couple of girls. I was like, no, this is the thing. This is the twist. This is the plot twist about the song. It's gonna sound like it's for a girl at the beginning. It's shoot and all that, but at the end of the song, you're gonna show that I'm talking to hip hop.
Wow.
It's like, all right,
Sounds
so this
nice,
is
man.
so this is how it is. So we're working on a couple of songs, even the track like a little bit funky, boom bap, direct. Something is gonna be like storytelling, It's just something to tell people like you can do whatever it is. You don't have to focus all the time. It's not about how fast you rap, It's not about how
deep you get, rather
deep
than
you get. It's just your feeling to your beat and the story of what you tell. Just fucking put it out there, man. And release it and send it to the people. People will see you eventually. Like, people will hear it. And it's how you do it. You can do a fun rap that people actually listen to and be like, holy shit, we did that with, like, the anthem of Christmas, Mm-hmm. That was, like, if people actually focus at the lyrics, it was bad as fuck. Bro. It's like, jingle bell, jingle all the way. What was the anthem for it?
It was, I don't know, man.
Shady got his 22. Man, like...
It was pretty raunchy.
It was pretty bad, It was like fucking killing Santa. It's like all this, fuck,
Getting
man.
blowjobs and fucking kicking girls
man.
out.
Oh, man, like, it was like 5 years ago, kind
when
of.
the BJ was not Beijing, right?
Oh, man.
Fuck, dude. I think these beer cans are tripping me out, dude. Like, I think they're fake.
What do you mean?
Look at the fucking logo.
It's just
And
no,
the name.
because it's no. I tell you, it's made. I know why. It's made to be kept upside down.
No way. Dude.
Yes, they serve it upside down in the fridge. You take
No,
it. It's
you're-
upside
you're-
down. Also, this one, man.
No, but no fucking company.
It's upside down, man.
you're
Look,
dr-
everything is upside down. Even the
Yeah,
text.
because it looks like a fucking mistake, dude.
No, I know they do it on purpose.
Why
I
the
know
fuck
this
yours
before.
is different than mine?
Yeah, ours is different. These two are different. But look at like the names upside
Dude,
down.
that's fake. Like, this is okay, huh?
I'm like looking at the bear.
But it's a
like,
different one.
No, man. Why the fuck would a beer would be upside down with a fucking glass that's upside down?
Yeah.
And if I fucking serve you this beer upside down, how the fuck you gonna drink it?
and the name's upside down and the word.
Everything is upside down.
Yeah.
Motherfucker, that's drunk and you're tripping. That's why it's supposed to be served upside down.
Well, at least you got the normal one.
Or maybe it's just like a printing mistake, man. Like
It must be a printing mistake because no one would I mean,
Yeah,
you're
like
drinking
maybe
your
it's
beer
the-
and you're like,
maybe it's like legit. It's not fake, but it's just like a factory mistake, But it's so fucking funny, man. Like,
We will reach out to Harbin to ask for the concept behind this. But I noticed they served it in the fridge upside down.
so based on your logic though, like that means that they were stocking it right side up, right? Based on the fucking logo name, right? So when you fucking go and see it in the fridge, you're like, oh yeah, that's a Harbin beer. But it's not like they fucking.
Well, I don't know what is the reason behind, but I know that eventually, cans are supposed to be the best way to keep beer, and they always say that you should flip it upside down before opening it to give it a little mix. So maybe it's on purpose
Oh, so for the
for making sure that you do
Make
it
sure
at
you
least once before you open
you
it.
drink it.
Why not? Or anyway, it could be a nice way to sell it if it was a mistake, though. We need to reach out to them. Let's see.
let's see.
well, if you're tripping from this beer, then it's like, it's fake.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just looking at.
I'll tell you later.
listening
He's a
to
good
you-
beer drinker. That's the thing. Like,
I'm listening to you talk, and I keep staring at this fucking bear with this like, with this bear with his beer upside down, and like he's like
No, because
stretching and shit. Like,
until you don't read everything else, it looks like what's wrong with his head. It's like
yeah, like what the fuck's he doing? Then it's like, oh wait, the words are upside down, like the mountain's upside down.
No, I thought the bear only was upside down, but then like,
Everything,
when you started,
everything.
yeah, then I just discovered like every single
Everything-
thing is just upside down, even
yeah,
the words and all that. But then the only thing I noticed, because he started saying like everything's supposed to be this, and I was like, then why the fuck is the glasses upside down? Like at least the glass can be like on the top or whatever. But even the glass is like all the way down. So it's
No,
like,
everything
doesn't-
is fucked up, dude.
You
I mean,
know?
he's supposed to be doing a handstand, I guess. Like he's so happy to be drinking
a 1990 twist.
beer.
Well, let's go. It's literally a twist.
Fucking blew my mind, dude.
I went to the zoo in China for the first time.
Where?
This year's
In Shenzhen?
Shenzhen.
The Shenzhen Zoo.
When? Don't go in the summertime, dude. This fucking torture.
I just went like 3 weeks ago, 2
Oh,
weeks
it's
ago.
good weather.
It's nice. What do you see?
You feed the giraffes.
I saw monkeys jerking off.
So it's true.
Literally, I saw monkeys jerking off. I saw a big fucking black monkey just jerking off his dick off, man. And once I was looking at him, he's just looking at me and looking to the side, and his dick is just
They
dangling.
remind me of me.
You know?
Remind you of me.
Shitty monkeys. Just like fucking white monkeys are always bad, man. Really. But I tell you one thing, which was an experience for me: tigers and lions.
Right.
And something that
This
didn't
is the
make.
first time you went to a zoo?
No, I went to the zoo before, but they
In
didn't.
Oman?
But they didn't have tigers. And they just had birds inside.
But in Oman.
Yeah, but they just had birds. Like that zoo had birds and monkeys, and then
Oh,
they
that's not a
opened.
real
And
zoo.
but by the time they opened the real zoo in Amman, I came to China,
Oh, okay.
and it got shut down after 2 years because people were actually feeding like bananas to the tigers and like giving them like seeds and like fucking.
Wait, in
Like
Oman?
fucked up the
Yeah,
animals.
people like trying to throw food for them. It's like
Fucking bananas?
they couldn't control like what to feed them. It's like there's a tiger. Hey, kitty, 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 kitty. You know, it's like no, don't do that to fucking tiger. no, don't do that. Don't do that. So for me, it's I went like seeing all the animals, all that was like good. Even seeing these big ass fucking birds, man, weird birds like dinosaurs and shit. You know,
Yeah.
so the big,
the
big.
ostrich.
Not the ostrich, like
Emus?
kind of like it's so fucking weird, man. Like the way it is, like the way it stares
They're
at
tall,
you.
right?
Kind of, and their legs are like so skinny, and
Yeah.
it's something between fucking peacocks, not peacocks even.
But
Like,
they're taller than
It's
you.
like pinky.
yeah,
Pinky and black body.
no, they're like fucking
Not
black.
flamingos.
No, not flamingo. It's something between a fucking flamingo and a fucking ostrich, but like the middle size. Take these two. That's the middle size. They got a big fucking like peacock. That's what you call
Beak.
Peak. Yeah,
With
like
a B.
yeah, a beak. Like they got it's big, huge. They can knock your head out. Literally, they can knock your head
But
out.
how big are they? I mean,
And they run fast. They run fast. That's a fact.
That's an ostrich, dude.
it sounds like an ostrich, but yeah.
I'll dig in the pictures. I'll show you later on. But Mom, I tell you, the best thing that I've seen is that the tigers and the lions. I couldn't imagine the size. People sometimes
They're
like,
huge, fuck, dude.
bro, like if you see videos maybe in movies or maybe just normal videos when you see a lion chasing a fucking
You don't realize how
deer,
fucking big it is.
you just realize it's a fucking like maybe if I'm standing it's gonna be my side over here.
It's fucking huge, man.
That's dude double my size, man. Their head 3 times, 4 times like this big. I was literally in a fucking bus and
Oh, you went on the bus.
I went on
the bus.
man.
Yeah.
It was like my girlfriend is like my side, right? And she's like, oh, it's fucking like they started trolling, man. Like they're fucking
'Cause-
slime and everything going out. And I'm like, just feed him. It's okay. He's not gonna fucking tear this down. Like feed him. They're used to hear the guy's voice. You know, there's even like little white Xiao Bai, the white tiger they have over there. This dude just calls his name Xiao Bai. Dude, this white tiger jumps off, runs, and they keep him separated from others. You know.
Yeah, the safari ride has like cages. So like,
Yeah.
you go through one cage. It's like the bear cage.
Yeah.
And then you go through one cage. So you're in a car.
Tigers.
You're in like a caged car. Next cage is like fucking hyenas or wolves or some shit like that.
The fucking hyenas, man. Oh my god.
These are scary as shit.
The hyena, like packs, the gangsters, you know?
Yeah, dude, they're real
Gangster.
The ghetto animals.
There's like the ghetto thugs, really. But the higher gangsters, the bosses are the lions. The lion is like fucking laying down, and the lioness, right? Lioness like are all around him, like walking around. Once you arrive, they walk and they keep the way their eyes, man. They look. It's like you a motherfucking prey. I'm gonna eat your ass if you come
Oh
outside,
fuck, hyenas are brutal, dude.
bro.
I just
Yeah,
read some news article where like a pack of hyenas pulled this guy out of his house and dragged him outside.
yeah.
Fucking
Hyenas are like that,
mauled
man.
him up and shit.
Yeah, hyenas are like that. And the way I've seen them, like.
I mean, they can take fucking meat from lions and
Yeah,
shit like that.
they do that. That's what they do. They bully other animals. And the way you see, like, your ride is coming up, man, all of them just out of nowhere. They were sleeping or they were laying down or they're taking their nap or whatever. They just, like, all of them stood up at one time, you know? A pack of hyenas, like, fucking 8 or 10. They just all stood up and started walking, like, come to our side. I was like, dude, fuck that, man.
Like entering the Bronx.
Imagine even worse than that, you know? Imagine like a white ass dude coming in sagging his pants with a gold ass chain, like coming in to Brooklyn, like the Bronx inside. It's like, dude, what got you? You know?
Meat.
Like, yeah, it's like money, you know. But The lions, the size, I really couldn't imagine, man. Like the size of a lion is that big. When this
The fucking paw is like your face, man.
Oh yeah, dude.
man, the paw, not even my face is like my lions made me look like a bitch. I tell you that. I used to think I'm big. No, man, I'm not a big dude. Even Travis, remember Travis?
Yeah.
Man, they'll make Travis look like a bitch. I tell you that. Like, oh, apologies, not to you, but they're big. That he just go up and put his palms like fucking on the walls, on the bus,
Like a pizza.
and he's just waiting for the fucking like piece of chicken that you fucking drop for him. The way he opens his mouth, I was like, dude, I swear, he opened
You
his
can
mouth. Right?
enter your head.
I did that. No, I did that. I'm looking my side. I'm looking. I was like,
Yeah,
oh,
you
fuck,
definitely
man.
fit in that.
I would like definitely fit and can crack my fucking head. That's it. I'm done.
Fuck.
I was like, I'm done. He can crack your head. Like the way his teeth. I've seen it. He was like right here. I'm right here. Just there's a.
I mean, you're just bars, dude. It's
there's
like a
bars
prison.
separating us between. If those bars break down or something happens,
Gone.
Yeah,
Done.
you're
I'll throw
getting eaten.
I'll throw whoever human I see first.
Your girlfriend's
Your
first,
girlfriend.
Fuck out of here, you know. But like I see it the way you think sometimes. Like, oh, I can fight a lion. I can fight this. Like,
Yeah.
No,
no,
no fucking way, dude.
man, his palm. Like, if he fucking hits you with it, you're done. Really.
Oh, shred you up.
But I tell you, I was surprised with one thing that I couldn't imagine it can be that big. Rhinos.
Oh, rhinos are
You
huge.
seen the size of the rhinos over there,
Yeah, dude.
dude?
They have hippos too.
Yeah, they have
Yeah,
hippos too.
but
Yeah.
the rhinos, man, I thought rhinos like fucking size of a car. I couldn't imagine a fucking rhino size of a mini truck or a truck. No,
I've
really.
never seen a rhino live.
You
actually.
should.
never?
I
Oh, we
tell
should
you,
go to the zoo, dude.
if you didn't go to the Shenzhen Zoo,
They have the rhinos.
Yeah, dude.
yeah, it's like
They got
200 RMB
everything.
entrance, right? But man, the rhino over there, I swear to God, a size of a truck.
It's
You see
huge.
this table? This is how big it is, like how the length, right? But I swear, it's the size up to here, man.
No way.
It's the size
The
of
horn
this.
arrives up there.
This fucking room can fit one rhino.
They're big, man.
It's crazy.
I because the rhinos they keep them far away and they have like all metal doors. Or metal doors like all around.
Yeah,
They
no
cannot-
wonder.
They don't get close. Not like because they have the rhinos here, the elephants over there, and the elephants are huge. You know.
Yeah,
You
elephants,
elephants and giraffes, you can feed them, like
Yeah.
because they like the horns, they can come, you can feed them and get closer and all that. But I was like, man, the way they keep the elephants, if one elephant just goes berserk over there, well, man, they're big shit. But rhinos, I was like, yo, I understand elephants they can control them.
But you know what the craziest thing though is that fucking you have like all these like same animals like hippos, rhinos, giraffes, elephants, tigers, and lions all living in the same habitat.
Yeah,
But hippos are the most
the
deadly
hippos. Yes.
to human.
that's right.
That's why I
You
wanted to
know?
ask you.
A hippo is 112 kg.
And they can run fast.
Yeah, they can run fast. And
Yeah,
also,
for being so big, it's
The,
Thick
I
and
think
thick and
the
hard.
not fully grown one is like 100 kg force of their jaw. Like you throw a watermelon to there, it's like a fucking toothpick, like you taking a toothpick like that.
It's
That's
like
how
eating
it is.
some
For 'em.
popcorn.
Yeah, like eating popcorn, man. That's a not fully grown hippo. But a
And then
fully
they can
grown-
swim, and then they
Yes.
would drag you into the water. There's no way you get out of that bite.
If you could drag, you're done.
No.
But hippos like don't attack humans. Like
Yes, they do.
like
They
not
attack,
if-
but they don't need to. They are herbivores.
They
just
attack
kill
you
you.
if they feel in danger. Like
Yeah,
if you do
if you-
something
yeah,
bad, but if
threaten
you
them.
don't, you stay away. They're good. They're peaceful. But if you try to fuck with them, you're done.
No chance.
But the point is that they kill more humans than
That's true.
tigers,
That's true. That's
you
true.
know?
That's true.
Yeah.
More human. They're the number one killer in Africa.
That's
as far
true.
as animal goes.
That's true. That's true. But man, like really, the rhinos, I cannot take him out of my head. Like, it's something that you get to see when you're there. Like you're so amazed, you won't say anything, man. You just like fucking man, nature. I'm like, man, imagine the amount of these animals in cages. I felt like being on Jurassic Park. I swear, like the way being inside, especially when you go to the tigers area and lions, you would the first thing hits you Jurassic Park, man, like the movie. Like if this gate gets fucked up or gets stuck, and something
Bar
gets
falls
out,
out. You know.
But I think not even lions fuck with rhinos or hippos. I mean,
it's the thing is like they got these electrical barriers over there and all that, like between the fucking bears and the bears. Like they didn't have the big ones; they just had like the
Little brown
babies
bears.
and yeah, and low like ones
black
that
bears.
you can play with them. You know,
They don't have the grizzlies.
yeah, if they had the grizzlies, I
American
don't think
grizzlies.
they'll have a chance to lock them down, man. You gotta like wow, really. Like
Did you ever hear the story of the tiger attack in San Francisco?
oh wow,
not sure.
So there was people at the zoo,
yeah.
and usually they have like this big moat that separates kind of like the animals from the people. So these fuckers had like a slingshot or something.
Oh,
And they started like slingshotting like a
No way.
Tiger.
fucking tiger or lion or whatever. I'm
You
not
don't
sure.
fucking piss a tiger,
You
man.
know? So this fucking tiger, dude,
Got pissed off.
he got pissed off. And he fucking
Jumped
ran, leaped, jumped over the moat,
Holy
fucking put
fuck.
his paws on the fucking top of the metal fence,
Out.
fucking out, dude.
Holy
Killed
shit.
all three of them, dude. Boom, you know. And then the zoo police
And
came.
even went back and laid it
No,
back.
the zoo police fucking killed him, dude.
Shot him, man. That's
Killed
the
him on
only.
the spot.
If you don't put him down, he's attacking a human. Boom, kill.
But like, for his whole life in the zoo, he's just chilling there.
Yeah, and then
Never
just
thought about making this fucking jump.
someone comes in and
You
fucks
know?
with him. You know.
Someone comes in and fucks with him, starts fucking.
Tigers are like that, man. Like tigers like cats. Just
He
don't
put
fuck
all
with
his
it.
fucking energy,
Yeah.
jump the
Feed
fucking
it.
fence.
Feed it.
They made a movie about it.
Really?
Yeah, dude. These idiots, dude.
Really, like tigers. I understand one thing. Like I talked to the guy at the zoo. He said they're like cats, but they're big.
They're exactly like cats.
Yeah, so
you know?
feed them. They chill
Caress
and they
them, whatever, yeah.
lounge all day if they're not hungry. You go pet them, play with them. If you're peaceful, you don't show fear. It's okay for them. But if they feel a little bit tense, like a cat, the first thing it does, like,
Scratch
you know,
you.
yeah, scratch
and then
you.
bite you.
But
and then-
imagine being scratched by a fucking lion. That's like a fucking disformed, you know. Like it depends on where it hits you, you know.
No
That's,
chance you just fucking survive if you
yeah,
scratch
man.
your face, man.
But
Like,
you know, it's the experience. The experience is like this for me because when I went there and we finished and left, I said, man, imagine the amount of animals being inside in here, in a cage, and imagine then these animals are out there somewhere in the wild, and maybe 50% are not discovered even. 50%, not 90% of them are 100% lethal, wild.
Yeah,
These are zoo animals always different than fucking wild animals, man. Wild animals are dominant, you know, like this is my land. I'm like, man, imagine the way it is when you're out
they're
there.
hunting every day.
Yeah.
And that's the only thing that they have to do is hunt.
Blood,
to survive, they
blood,
fucking
raw
kill.
meat,
Yeah.
wildlife. And I'm like, imagine those. And then I was like, imagine if some people take it for slacks about security. Like the gates, look, I'll tell you, the gates of the zoo over there is not 100% like fucking secure.
Oh no,
man.
I've read stories,
You've-
dude.
you've seen the
I've
way
read
it is.
stories about like some drunk asshole
Yeah.
climbs the fucking
This is
the wall at the zoo here in China,
yeah.
goes into the wrong animal cage, and then
Boom,
gets
done.
fucked up.
This is one. Two, the bus. Like the bus that they take. Okay,
It's a pretty
safe.
janky looking bus, dude.
Yeah, man.
I mean, it's like
It's the fucking buses that we fucking canceled, given the people in Jordan, and now they use new buses. You know, he uses the fucking not even automatic, like the fucking gear buses, and he's like, you know? And then the guy who's driving, he got a fucking remote to open every gate and close it. And
If
he
by
just-
chance you don't press that button,
And I'm
man.
like, dude, okay, so you just fucking close the gate. You think it's closed, but you keep going. I swear to God, every fucking gate he passed, I just keep looking at it. Did it close? Did it close? Yeah, man. I'm like, dude, like, because the last gate, like, it's just two gates separating you. Like, the tigers are just right over there, you know? And there's another gate, and then you stay in the middle. They close this gate, and then they close the other one. But the dude doesn't even look at his mirrors, man. He doesn't check them.
Just press the button.
Yeah, so
and-
if for example a lion just kind of passed or followed the fucking bus behind and no one saw, and then you go to the other side, dude,
the guy's out.
disaster, done. And they're not like very secure. So I think about, I was like, dude, if this fucking zoo breaks out or some shit happens inside at night or some electrical damage happened, there's no like plan B, and just out of nowhere these things just open, and every fucking animal inside just gets the fuck out.
That's when we're in trouble.
Oh yeah, what's
it's like
gonna
a
happen?
movie.
It's gonna be Jurassic Park, man. It's just Shin Shin this time, you know.
I wanna
It's
go
gonna
see
be like
it.
that.
You should go, dude. It's cool, man.
But go, it's cool. It's a really like good experience, like from the birds, the monkeys, and the lions. Take the bus. The bus
Yeah, you
is
definitely
like,
have to take the bus. No,
I don't want to walk inside.
no,
man.
no, there's no walk, no way you walk. It's just
Ah,
the bus,
okay.
and the guy will tell you like what you're
There's
gonna
a special.
see.
There's a special feature at the zoo where you pay extra money to take the safari bus, and that's where it goes into the predator.
Otherwise, what? You just walk around.
You, otherwise, you just walk around. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So
What I did is I walk like that, and when you arrive to the predator area, there's the bus downstairs. So you just pay him 50 RMB, and you get on the bus, and he will give you like chicken with a big fucking
Yeah, some meat on a stick.
Some
But
meat
you-
on a
but you
stick.
put the stick outside.
And the guy will tell you, like, prepare your phone. You're gonna see the hyenas now. You're gonna see the white tiger. This is all. You're gonna see the bears. You see the bears. They keep them away, like
Oh, yeah?
locked. The bears were locked inside a fucking electrical barrier, man, in the middle. They were not out. You know, if they try to go out, they just electrical
Whoa.
barrier. Yeah. But he will tell you exactly. You will go to
the
the
bears
lions.
must be rowdy.
Yeah, you will
putting their hand in that fucking
and they
cage too
by the way
much.
they separate the tigers from the lions. So the lion, lioness, and the tigers are all separated, different. Like, but you go with the bus, you feed.
Yeah,
he
it's basically
stops.
it's a loop.
Yeah.
You know, and the loop is divided into 8 sections.
They allow you to film and stuff inside.
Yeah.
No problem.
The guy tells you, like, prepare your phone. We're gonna now
right.
do this and that. You know.
Right.
If you want, I'll show you.
Yeah, it's cool, man. I've been there a few times. I usually
Where in Shenzhen is the zoo, by the way?
near Shili or something like that in that
Alright.
area.
Okay.
Maybe not Shili, but
Right.
over in that part of Shenzhen.
I-
You're the one of Guangzhou.
But just don't go in the summer, man. Like right now,
Oh, if you go in summer, like, fuck, man.
you just fucking melt and
can imagine,
horrible.
I can imagine.
Of course.
I've never been.
Outdoor.
I've never been like summertime just because I've been like 3 weeks ago. But I can imagine the
Still-
heat
Yeah, the heat.
and
is,
animals being like, just don't fuck with me right now. You know.
But even the animals, maybe they don't keep them outside all the time. I mean, the
no,
freaking
it's
bear,
more. It's
how-
more about you, like being. It's more about being like in the sun all day, and walking outside. All
Because
day.
and inside there's no places for like chilling or eating or
There's
whatever.
a few restaurants. There's like one restaurant near the
No, there's
fish
nothing.
fish pond.
No,
Yeah,
there's nothing.
I
It's
ate
all-
there.
Well, I went 2 weeks ago. Like they're doing a whole new area next to the panda area, right? There's the pandas are the funniest shit ever, man.
Yeah, panda I've seen in Chengdu.
Dude.
They're so funny, man.
Like I went there, the pandas. One of them was scratching his ass. The other one was like fucking sitting down like that, just fucking
Eating bamboo,
Eating his
with
bamboo.
stick
Bamboo.
out. Yes, yes,
just
yes, I've seen
eating.
those things.
I swear. And the third one was eating bamboo, laying down and shitting from the other side. So when I swear, man, I go and I'm like this. These 3 represent what I want for my life. That's it. Done deal. Really, man. Like you will try. You will be exactly like this, man. This is how close
There's
you
not
get
even
with them.
glass, man.
No
No,
glass.
no,
No,
no
you,
glass.
you can stick your hand out and get your hand ripped off or bitten or whatever.
If
the
you're
fuck,
if you're
if you're adventurous.
if you like to get a couple of
Well,
bites.
with tigers, I've been actually literally inside a cage with tigers in Thailand.
Yeah, fuck that, dude.
With the cubs, and then
Oh, the
with
cubs are
with
okay.
The cubs are
was
okay.
but then also with the big ones,
But don't they usually like
man, I was not feeling fucking comfortable. at
don't
all.
they like put some like drugs
show
in
you.
those
I
big
guess so,
ones?
but man, you know that. I mean, I have cats. You know that as you said, at any point, if something goes wrong, this guy in a split second
In
can
one
kill
second.
you.
Oh, dude.
So I'm there, like, and they are huge. I mean, literally, the head is like as large as you, man. It's like, fuck,
Oh, yeah.
it's like what? I don't even want to touch him. I say, okay, can I go out now? With the cubs, it's okay. Even then, he scratched me for a moment. He fucking broke my trousers,
Right.
but they're cute.
Check
The-
the size of his head and the window, man. He just basically covers the window.
Yeah,
This is
that's
big, man.
They're huge. Fucking huge.
I literally like, man, this is me, and it's right here. Just this fucking like barrier between us.
I
Nothing.
wouldn't even try to even touch his paw through this. Oh, this
I
the white
wasn't
one is
I wasn't
beautiful,
I wasn't
man.
even scared. I wasn't scared. I was amazed of the size of it. Like I was looking at it, I was like,
You
wow.
felt confident in that.
I was
cage
like,
box.
I was like a little bit. I think because of the cage box makes you feel a little bit more safe. But I looking at it, I'm like, dude, this can eat me like in a second.
Yeah.
Like no matter how big you think you are, but you see stuff like this, I was like, man, like just separated by a fucking cage box with them, and the way they just all of them did went up, like around the whole area, yeah. And when you hear like I heard the lion, only the lion did a roar. I'm like, yo, that's fucking
Now you know why you're the
Being in
king.
the wild.
yeah, like only him is like "Rrr." The way he did it, man. Most of
Everyone else-
the lioness backed away. Only him, I swear, only him was on the bus side. It was on my girlfriend's side, and people were feeding him. He did his roar. They came back. He went to chill. I was like, dude, that fucking roar is different when you hear it than you hear it on YouTube or just
on the movies or some
yeah, it was
shit.
just like National Geographic shit and all this. Like it's nothing, man. They don't show you. Like you don't get to see the actual size.
So, parties, Shenzhen, clubs, tigers, zoos.
Holy fuck, dude.
We've been through a lot.
Little history lesson and back. Mr. Skezz Phonic.
And in business.
Back into the hip hop scenes and stuff. We definitely gonna be soon at the venues and the parties. I really wanna be at one of the parties in the live house there.
Yeah, the next hip hop one.
I think
Save us a table.
definitely, man.
There's no
Definitely.
tables in there, man.
There's a few on the side.
Yeah,
There's like
but
couple
what
tables.
I really like is that compared to any other club, you don't have all the tables and fucking sofas.
Like
right
if I
in
don't
front of the
have
stage.
the tables in the front, I'll have like the
On the side a bit.
Yeah,
and
there's
stuff.
always a few. When I was there, when we were there, I saw a few tables on the
yeah.
sides.
There are like 2 tables on the side,
Yeah.
and there's the table which I prefer to give this one, which is the one behind the control room, because you'll be like
Oh, right.
the whole view of the live house is just right in front of you, and you're just sitting in the back enjoying your drink, and
Yeah, we'll
Chill.
take that one.
you know. So that'll be like the friends / investors or whatever it is that comes in. I was like, I give it that side, and it's always for us, you know.
VIP table.
Yeah, like whoever wants to come and take over that table, I'll just like give it to them. For me, like I manage with them because they're still not experienced that much with like parties and how to organize and do the whole thing. You remember back in the day, we used to manage the doors and manage what we need to do and all this.
Yeah, we used to do everything, man.
Yeah, like until now, like I won't let anybody just come and fuck with it. I'm like, no,
Yeah.
I know.
Things got to be done proper
I know what to
for
do,
a good experience for everybody.
and that's exactly. So
Are you gonna have a launch of your album in there? I'm sure when it's gonna be time.
after
It's
the
gonna
award, I'll probably I'll see how this month. Like this month, I'm organizing all my tracks and rewriting and writing some of them. So basically, by the end of this month, December 1st, that's where I start with recording, working on all the tracks, finish mastering, mixing.
All
and-
tracks are on track.
Yes,
How many are they?
12 plus 4 to 5 remixes.
Okay.
You know, I did a remix for Jay Cho, Zhuzilin. He's like one of the most, like, he's a legend with the Chinese music, right? And he's international. If you check his videos, dude, like, is amazing, creative, the way he does his videos, and he's super famous. So I did a song that was for him, but the problem is that that song have copyright issues with NetEase.
Oh,
Because
okay.
NetEase have copyright issues with him. So
Right.
they don't want to release his music over there.
Oh.
But it's like QQ will come in, it's like, yo, fuck y'all, come release it here.
yeah.
Yeah, QQ comes in, it's like, yo, fuck NetEase, come release it over here, you know? Like, I'm signed with NetEase as well. Like, I have my own copyrights for my songs when I place it on NetEase. If someone releases a song and they tag my name, I can just say no and they cannot release their song.
Right.
You know? So I get asked before that. So it's something good with it. With that, this is also something good with Chinese music over here. Copyrights, man, they really go fucking hard on it. Like, it's really hardcore. So this is why if I'm getting beats from other producers in the States, I just fucking buy them. So we buy the beats, get them. So I have like royalties. I have the whole thing. This is mine. We're allowed to do streams or whatever it is. You know.
Nice. Are you gonna make it into a vinyl too? Man, you have to.
That should be like, this is a plan to make it because for me it's something I wanted to, right?
Hey, of course,
And
man.
we probably have the art and the whole thing into a vinyl, you know, and then just put the songs inside. But I don't know if they can put all the songs because each vinyl should be like,
Maybe it's
6.
4 or 5. It depends on how long they are, but
yeah, it
it's
depends,
up
like
to
maybe 6 tracks, which is like, or maybe, I don't know if they can squeeze in 12 tracks.
I think it's
We're gonna do
maximum-
double-sided, no?
double-sided.
Yeah, but
because,
double
like,
sided. Each side is like up to like 30 minutes max, I think, because it's 33.
6 songs, probably.
33 1/3
Yeah.
rounds per minute,
Yeah.
and so I think it's
So
about.
if they can squeeze in maybe 10 songs in an album, but also there's another thing is that you can do CDs.
But you can do the double.
You can do the double.
Yeah,
like
nobody
you
has
said,
nobody has CDs anymore. Fuck, dude.
you know. Well, actually, some people actually buy them from MPK. I was surprised.
The vinyl or CDs?
CDs.
Fuck, dude. I haven't had.
CDs, I mean, because vinyl anyway, you need like a separate machine that
Maybe
is always there.
I
whatever,
believe
but
I believe maybe if people drive in cars, they like to drop in CDs every once in a while of some music that they cannot find
Right.
online. They be like, "Oh, you got a CD of this? Just let me get it, put it in my car." I don't plug in my phone all the time. They give me problems and all this kind
Or
of
anyway,
shit.
CD, if you buy it, you can still like download it and then put it into.
Yeah, like my girlfriend, for example, got a Benz. If I put in my phone with like Bluetooth to her car, I cannot listen to shit. I just fucking have to play that music over there. Every time it cuts down my phone too. If I charge my phone with the car, I cannot listen to anything on my phone. It's like fucking complicated shit. She even got CDs in her car. And I was surprised when I saw people actually buying CDs. Like, remember the time where we used to buy that fucking piece to plug in the car, so you can put a USB in it.
Right, and then,
Right, and then like tapes, and then like fucking CDs, and now vinyls and all this. And I'm like, man, like I'm good with my phone and my fucking
Like
earbuds.
I used to have the adapter that had the tape. You remember you play like a
yeah, with the outsider, yes.
you know you had like your Walkman, but then
You had the tape with the cable that comes out to read
plug-
the
plug
fucking
into your
thing.
Walkman,
Crazy,
yeah.
man. I
Oh fuck,
forgot about
the
that.
tape with the AUX.
Yeah.
yeah, to have
Yeah.
the wires that came out
Yeah,
of
yeah,
the
yeah.
corner.
Like you
put it
plug
your
in,
tape
plug in a
deck.
tip, and there's like an AUX
That's so
cable
weird.
coming out of it. I used to have that in my.
Yeah.
We had a Opel, OPEL car, Opel, 1992, all white. So like I used to have like either because they came up with adapters of USB, and you put it where you have the
There was
lighter.
no USB.
No.
92, a
No.
USB.
You used to have this kind of shit. You have an adapter that you put it in with the fucking what's it called? You know where's the lighter in the car? Like each car got you
yes,
press it and you
yes,
get
yes.
like the heater. So they
That's for the power.
yeah, so they created a fucking adapter that you plug in over there, and then I used to get this fucking tip and AUX to plug it with it, and I put my fucking USBs. So that's how I used to play fucking songs from my USB to my fucking
So
car.
you plug that into the fucking
And the AUX, I plug it
adapter.
into that fucking adapter.
Fuck.
And I put my USB in it
Yeah,
and just
it
fucking
was
play songs.
crazy.
But you gotta keep your songs not in a folder. You just gotta keep everything outside. And then I
Right.
just had, like, I'm like fucking driving in my car, I got my fucking little bag over here, it's like a remote control. Every time I go, next. Technology, motherfucker, you know?
Man,
Really,
it was
man.
crazy. Yes.
Yeah, like,
I forgot
I
about
just
that.
remember
like that.
like that. Oh, man. But now, these days, with technology and all that, it's like, wow.
Yeah, it's another level now, man. It's like.
I think the next time you go back to Jordan, you have to make a music video in Jordan.
I actually want, but I want it like to be something different. Not only to show like everybody goes back, it's like, oh man, I gotta shoot in the hood, I gotta shoot in a bad place, I gotta shoot this, I gotta shoot that. So I want to make something different, like something that no one, you know me, like I like to always do something no one did
not
before.
like Jenny from the Block style, you mean?
Yeah, like you know, Skizzy from the block, Skizzy from my
Dude, fuck, dude. There are camels on the fucking desert that cross the highway in fucking Jordan.
Oh, that's like Whitey Rum.
Yeah, Vadi Rum.
Yeah,
dude,
Wadi
they're
Rum.
fucking all over the place.
Yeah, all over there.
Yeah, blew my mind.
That's like
You're fucking driving down the highway and there's like fucking a herd of camels like crossing by. You're like,
Crazy.
yeah. You should take the quicksand tour and ride around. You didn't take it.
no, but I stayed at this crazy place in Vadi Rum, dude.
Dude, I'll tell you the craziest thing. When I went the first time over there, we went in the back of a fucking old truck, you know? I don't know, like, how the fuck it's functional, but it's functional. It's really functional. It's 'cause they can operate and turn, gear up, and let's go. So this dude, I was like, I want to sit down here. He's like, no one sit down here. Everyone in the back. Literally, he puts you all in the back, like in a fucking
Like he doesn't want
trunk.
someone sitting next to him, you
Yeah,
mean?
no one can sit next to him. He just like it's him, and you just sit down in the fucking trunk, like not trunk. I don't know what the fuck they call it.
The bed.
In the bed, in
The
the,
truck
pickup,
bed.
in the pickup. You're like in the
Yeah.
truck bed in the back, and basically you're just sitting down. There's no fucking seat belts. There's nothing. You just have to fucking hold.
Yeah, you're just hanging out the bars, dude.
And you know what they do?
They fucking fly down dunes
Oh yeah.
and shit, dude.
Wait. So before he takes you to it, this is what I had. This is my experience. I have a picture also on my phone trying to ride a camel, but I was like falling. I was trying to ride. I don't know if I
It's,
I have
it's,
it
it's
over
him
here.
like trying to mount a camel, but like he's fucking like halfway falling off.
I saw you fucking pee your pants laughing on that one. I even like keep it man for like memory and all that. But that
We
day
used to
as
fucking
well,
make fun of him so hard on this picture, dude.
oh man, like that day, man.
Especially Mafia.
Because he used to make him angry all the time, you know. And that day, like the guy comes in, everyone in the back is like, hold very tight, you know. And then he's telling us, we're gonna go to that mountain, but all right, all left is quicksand. I'm like, dude, wait, we're gonna go all the way fucking there, in this fucking truck. We're in the back. There's no seat belts. And he says to the right and left, there's
Quicksand.
quicksand, and
Fuck.
we're just sitting left and right.
If you fall
Right.
down, man, you're
And he
done.
said,
you're
okay,
done.
good luck. I was like, wait, well, why you say good luck? why you say good luck? And he goes in as fast as he can. It's like bumpy and up and down. And man, you feel like you're going to fucking fly over.
Of
know?
course.
And he just keeps going until you arrive. When you arrive, there's like a fucking Bedouin tent over there, and he tells you the map is inside because there's a map curved in the rocks inside. That's the map of Wadi Rum. So he takes you there. Once you finish and you're happy, and this guy comes in, he gives you tea and all this. You think the guy's dead at the beginning, like fucking sleeping or shit. Really. And then he gives you tea and all that, you rest. And then you start to think about, it's like, oh wait, we have to go back.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like really. But imagine like you were coming, when you're going, it's like up and down. Now it's gonna be different because it's gonna go all the way up and then come back again down because it's like different shit. And he's like, time to come back, let's go back. I was like, dude, this guy, man, the way he like, it's fucking scary, man. But good experience,
Wadi Rum's crazy.
bro. I was trying to fucking hop on the camel.
This picture, dude.
I fucking love that photo, man.
Crazy.
You went to Petra?
It's an hour away from there.
But I was
would
surprised,
love
man.
to be there. One
Like,
of the places I want to visit.
but like, I was hanging out with these Jordanians when I was there,
Yeah.
and they lived in Jordan their whole life, and they'd
Mm.
never been to Petra. That fucking blew my mind.
Yeah.
Like how,
Yeah.
how the fuck can you live in this place and have like one of the wonders of the world, like in
And
your
not be in it.
in your backyard, and you
Yeah.
don't even
No,
go
no,
see
no,
it once?
Yeah, crazy.
Man, that's fucking crazy. You know?
I was like, look, man, like same thing for me. Because I lived in downtown and I was so close to like downtown. I used to sometimes even go walk. That's where you went for food.
Yeah, downtown.
I used to go walk over there. Me and my dad was like, fuck it, just don't drive. Let's go walk. You know, it was just all the way down. We're there. We just walk. But coming back, we just take taxi because you have to go, man, like 500 fucking steps, and 500 steps is halfway to my house. So there's 500 steps, and then you have to go walk a mountain up until you reach, because we live like right in the top.
So you live at the top of downtown.
Yeah, so
Oh,
we
so
lived
I
on
was
the
in
top.
your neighborhood.
Yeah, you were there. Like I told you,
Yeah.
you were at an area where I hang out every day.
Yeah.
I would just go walk, see friends, take people, tourists.
And there was one. I don't know. I don't remember the name of the street, but you probably know. There's one street that's like very local,
Oh.
but it's like a lot of like phone shops and electronics.
This is like in the back area, right?
Yeah, and it's a flat street
Yeah.
that we went to, and they have like a few snack shops and stuff like that. Very close to downtown.
The thing with you when you went there, you went really to the good side. Like I tell you,
Oh man, we stayed at a 5-star hotel, and
but that's the
we
thing.
fucking did it proper.
There's so many hotels over there with like fucking 100 RMB a room, you know, or like 10 JDs, 5 JDs, 7,
Right.
8. But I tell you, downtown is like this. There's this side which the cars go back, and there's this side in the middle, now separated by buildings. Now right to left are shops. I had my perfume shop in the area where you went to.
Where the phone shops are.
Yeah. Like you went to the falafel stop, right?
Yeah.
Right across from it, that's my perfume shop.
But in downtown?
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about the place I was just talking about. It wasn't downtown. It was like another very popular place, but not downtown.
Okay.
A lot of shops, restaurants, some not bars, but like cafes or whatever the
I
fuck.
think
it
you went
was.
to like Jabal Amman, it's like in your area around there.
It's very close, yeah.
Yeah, so this area over here, this we'll call it like the right side coming back. This is to go back to my house. And then there's shops, buildings, and then street to go back up. And then there's the right side area, a different street that takes you here, away from here. Now, if you come down here, there's a good side here, but only in the middle. The end and the back at the beginning is so-so.
Yeah.
If you go to that side, that's the bad side. You know?
Bad sides in sense of
Like, that's ghetto.
dangerous.
But
Not really get
not
dangerous. I never
dangerous.
felt like
You won't feel dangerous. So much police over there. But there's like, if you want to look for the hustlers in the shops and shit, you want to get hustled, you go there.
but
right,
they'll hustle you on the main street too.
Yeah,
man.
also on the main street. But like,
They'll hustle you
what
everywhere.
I mean is that if you see it, it's like, not the bad, like us, because when I go with my dad on a Friday, we just like walk all the way from this street to the end, then we come back again, then we go all the way back up. So it's like shopping Friday because we just shop, and there's like the clothing stores in the middle. Not even clothing, like I don't know, it's like secondhand clothes, right? So they get it, they wash it. It's like, you know, these kind of stores, right? And you go there, you can get fucking pair of Levi's, you know? I swear, man, you can get a pair of Levi's for like 40 RMB, brand new. Like maybe someone just like fucking took them, sold them, they washed them, make them good. You can get a Lee's, like jeans and all this kind of stuff for like fucking cheap price. We used to go shop because I used to work with my dad. He's as a welder. So I don't need to fucking buy fucking new fresh pair of Levi's for like expensive shit. I'll just fucking go buy that for work. So I used to buy like work clothes and stuff that we need for like heavy duty shit just from down there. Even fucking AJ's, man, like real AJ's. I used to get it from down there sometimes because you won't pick it up. You're lucky if you find an AJ, but it won't be your size.
Right.
But if I find it like size 45, it's only like, yeah, go upstairs. Let me show you. It's like, oh shit, he got a pair of fucking threes. How much you want?
Nice.
And then you start to bargain. You start to talk. We got it for 35, which is like 350 RMB, which is fucking still cheap because these are like legit, not like fake, you know? They get like real shoes and all that. Sometimes you get it with the box and everything. Sometimes you just get it like, that's how it is. You just buy it and get the fuck out, you know? But Jordan, man, if you go with somebody that knows the areas around and knows how to take you on all that, like I wish we could have visited in a time where there's no COVID.
Right.
So you can see the city and how it is on a Friday and what's the difference between a Friday and a Sunday, you know, in Jordan. Sunday is the first day of the week, by the way.
Yeah.
That's where we start to work. Friday, Saturday is off days. Thursday is like Friday over here, you know, and then Saturday is like Friday.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Amazing place though, dude. Amazing food. It was an amazing experience in my life.
Yeah. Food also is like really, really cheap, man. It's not that
Oh
very.
fuck, dude. It was heaven. I was like in heaven.
Yeah,
Like-
if I think about, sometimes I compare it to the prices over here when I go eat like hot pot and I end up like paying 500, 600 RMB. I'm like, dude, I just paid
What you could spend, what you
How
Yeah.
do you, where do you go for a hot pot?
50,
man?
60 RMB, 50, 60 JDs. That's like $100. And $100, I can feed you a sheep.
Yeah,
a
of
king,
course.
Literally, a sheep.
A whole sheep.
I can give you a whole big sheep with rice and salads and hummus and all this sort of
dude. All
stuff.
the fixings.
Yeah, we used to go eat.
Speaking of fucking food, our pop-up kitchen, you're gonna come down and cook?
I will. I just got busy with those fucking events because I told you
We
last
were
time.
busy too.
Yeah,
man.
we are.
yeah.
So
It's not a rush.
So
Even I was gonna bring my chef to make like fucking breads and baked breads and all this.
so
kind
maybe
of
not
stuff.
next weekend. Let's 2 weeks. 3
Let's see.
weeks.
Let's match.
So since
let's
this
make things
week,
match.
because
but-
look, I'm gonna be on the 28th.
But whatever,
29th.
we'll figure out a date. You're gonna come to our pop-up, create and eat dinner.
For sure,
Bring some Jordanian food
for sure, man.
with you.
For sure.
The album drops sometime, maybe December, maybe later, after your award
December
ceremony.
31st. Like I'm 28th. I have to go to the Hip Hop Awards. The fucking company hooked us up so we can go there, meet some agents and meet some rappers and shit. 29th, I have the Asian Music Awards, and then until
November.
Yeah, this
Yeah,
month.
right.
And then until December 25th, 26th, I have the music awards and a performance the second day with all the artists and all
Right.
the celebrities. Like we have a full day performance, and then we come back on the 27th. So
Okay.
Christmas, I'm not like even here. I'm just
Okay.
get my gift, you know. So
This is December? Yeah, December.
this is these 25th, 26th, 27th I come back on December, and 28, 29 busy on.
But if it's
Shenzhen.
not December, it can be anyway January. But let's make it before.
We'll figure it out.
No, even like can be either the first week or the second week of December. I think
Alright.
this is possible. It's just one day, man. Like one weekend, come in, and
Yeah,
if I'm not having anything, like I'm just confirming with them the last details. Supposed to be coming next week. Like they'll tell us the whole schedule of exactly how it is. Then I'm
Organize.
okay. These days I got nothing to do. Let's lock down this day and get the stuff and
We'll
get
plan the
everything.
date.
Nice. We will plan the dates.
We look forward to your album. We're gonna come by and see the live show. We're gonna come by and visit the vinyl factory.
And by the way, we, as I said before to the audience, we unboxed one of the vinyl players. So probably click somewhere
Follow
around
the
whatever
links.
here.
Yeah, I'd
and
like to
you'll
see that.
The unboxing of the nice vinyl player. And of course, for those of you that still don't know or don't follow Skezz yet, in the descriptions below somewhere here, we'll put all the
SKE to
links,
the double Z.
connections, whatever links and so on.
Skezz Phonic, man. SKE to the double Z. Phonic. That's
was-
my name.
It
Next
was-
time we get into the heavy shit.
We can get into the heavy shit right now if you want to.
No, we're gonna keep it light.
We're gonna keep it safe for this time, but let's have a second round.
we need Freddy's vodka for the second time.
Yes. We're gonna
Oh
have
fuck!
my
If
vodka.
you get the vodka for the next time,
Don't get Jaeger though. Jaeger,
this motherfucker is gonna battle. I know for sure.
I'm happy that we already had the chance to get together and we are keeping it simple, but definitely we're gonna have second round. As usual, we will be able to go on forever, but I think we almost reached the second hour. I would say, what can be a good goodbye? Do you want me to put up a bass and you say goodbye
Whatever
to
you
everyone?
want.
No, no bass, no music, dude.
No bass, capella?
Shady likes it rough.
I like it raw.
Shady likes it raw. You want to start it up?
No.
You want to battle something to hit me up for next time?
Oh, dude,
Don't be so pussy
I
shady now.
remember I fucking like I put some drunk posts up at one point. It was like, I'm gonna fucking battle Skezz.
I remember
Yeah.
there was this battle in the air. I don't know, it was,
Yeah, but then I deleted it like fucking a few hours later.
He was so drunk.
Yeah.
It's like MGK fucking
know,
at the
I
battle.
was there.
Eminem. I was like, dude, he fucking them dead mitts. I'm like Eminem.
Gonna fucking battle. I've done some stupid shit drunk on my WeChat.
Not all the
Yeah,
time.
welcome to the club. I mean, I
Yeah,
think everyone is
but I pissed a lot of people off though. In my drunkenness on my WeChat. But I regret it, kind of, but not fully. So, we can get
I actually wrote something. I was like fucking banging freestyle, and I could just like fucking hit it up over here. It's just,
you can do something you wrote.
yeah, it's just like 4 bars. I was writing it actually on the way over
Okay.
here.
Oh, nice.
Like sometimes in taxis and shit, I just like to write.
Let's close it with this.
You know, that's why I
close
came.
with
That's
this.
why I told you about the fucking energy shit.
Right,
Because it was
yeah.
on my mind, you know, and I was going like with these rap bars got me tipsy, tip me. I'm a rap tender, here's a tipsy. Don't trip, G. Stay with me. Save your energy, breathe again, feed your energy. Now you get me? Isn't that a beat? 52 of us on a rhyme. Hey yo, tell me how you feel it, or you're not with me. Skezz. Let's get you to the double Z, Skezz Phonic, motherfucker.
We're out. This has been another.
Center out, Freddy, Shady Skis. Thanks
Straight.
for being here.
One love, man.
We'll see you very soon.
Subscribe, like, share, all that bullshit.
And be with us next time.
Definitely. Wait for the battle.
Nice.